1. R. Kelly almost got killed in jail.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, man, they after him, bro.
Yo, all right.
They after my guy. Yo, free R. Kelly till his back. No, we ain't doing that.
I mean,
we
we
not
do
doing
that
for Kels, right? We
Not for
doing that-
Kels. Maybe for someone that murdered somebody,
We
but
not doing that
not
for
for Kels.
No, okay.
Free the
Not for
homie.
kills. After how many allegations he had?
He was
40
going for
something?
he was going for the record, I think. He was
Right,
going for the
te-
record.
How many years did it take?
Well, Bill Cosby
Our
had
whole
that
childhood,
record.
pretty much, she was getting off with molesting little girls.
Bruh.
But
What hard evidence?
this guy right there, I'm gonna pull it back to my computer. That guy, see the bottom left right there?
Oh, shit.
That guy.
This man looks super racist.
He ID'd himself in court docs, so he admitted it. He said that he was the one who beat up Kelly behind bars. He has gang ties and murders on his record.
Oh, shit.
His name is Jeremiah Shane Farmer. And
Get the fuck out
Farmer
of here.
claimed the government made me attack R. Kelly.
That's not even a very... Even with all the shit going on in 2020, that's still not a valid...
Actually,
It gets better.
I don't know.
He said,
let's see.
although he doesn't explain why, and says he pulled it off in hopes of shedding light on government corruption. As for what the corruption is,
Oh, Epstein.
he
Okay.
feels he was done dirty by the justice system. So let's try to connect the dots
What
to R.
the
Kelly.
fuck?
All right,
Hold
so
up.
you have Jeremiah Farmer, who's tatted all over his face.
Mhm.
Not to read a book by its cover,
yeah.
but if you say you murdered somebody, I probably would believe you.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Farmer says that the government did him wrong, so he feels like the justice system is corrupted. Now we got to build this bridge to R.
Mhm.
Kelly. How do we get to R. Kelly? How do we get to R. Kelly?
I think he was trying to...
Because I'm with them so far. Justice
right.
system is wrong, and they
Mhm.
do people wrong a lot.
Right.
But then you said the government made him do it. So he's
Mhm.
saying because of
Mhm.
that, I had to attack Kels. Any suggestion? Like, why would he go to Kels? I hope he didn't choke
What
his-
is the motivation here, man?
Yeah. I hope
What's
he
the
didn't choke Kel's
motivation?
throat. We want him to still be able to sing, right?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, man, because it's not like
you got talent.
Poor R. Kelly.
it's not like R. Kelly got anything on the government
Can you
itself like
imagine?
Epstein did. You know
R.
what I
Kelly
mean?
just sitting there like in jail, probably writing his next
Mhm.
motherfucker.
Just getting molly
Right. You just sees the door open up. Wait, it's not lunchtime. Hey, who are you? This from the government, bitch.
But my body,
My body is telling me no.
That'd be the funniest shit if he was singing the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, step in the flame of love. Hey, what's up, man?
What's the song that he made that would go with that? Him getting beat the fuck up.
My mind's
Mine's
telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. I feel like somebody done hurt me. When I go to the court, I'm gonna confess.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Are we thinking this guy or what are we?
Well, you know, like the people from the street say, I don't wish jail on no man,
Okay.
even my worst enemy.
Right.
I never got that, by the way. Why are people who beef with their worst enemy in the streets still don't wish jail? Now, I get the perception
Mhm.
is jail is the worst thing.
Right.
But it's like you're trying
it
to
kinda
murder
is.
this guy, but you don't wish jail on him.
I don't get that,
Yeah,
man.
that is kind of a concept where I don't, grasp.
That's what
What
you'd
is
want.
If he comes on your block set tripping with the wrong colors,
Right.
y'all gonna beat the brakes off
Off
of
of this man.
Right.
I would never wish jail.
That's-
but jail. No,
I think that's street
That's where
code,
we
right?
draw the
Me,
line.
that's street code.
Like we on different sides, but we still came from the streets.
So like I
So
might
we got
take
that
you,
mutual respect.
I might take you away from your kids and your family and put you 6 feet under and make a song about it. But
Right.
I
Jail.
would never.
Yeah, I don't get that, bro.
I don't. Jail is
that's
don't get
that's
that,
low, bro. Jail's low.
It's like that's even more
That's
worse
low.
than death.
I might sell crack to my own community and
Yeah.
families and put moms on crack and shit so I can make cash money. But
Wow.
but jail,
But jail.
That
no,
shit.
man.
nah, bro.
That
that's
shit
where-
crazy though.
that's
that
where
shit
I draw
really
the
be
line.
I
happening.
draw a lot of shit. Is
Sorry, the jail.
crack,
Crack,
death.
death, and then jail. Jail.
We don't do jail,
No,
bro.
don't do
Not
jail.
in this
Just get that-
neighborhood.
that's
We don't
not
hit
enough.
women and we don't send men to jail.
Right.
And
And we
jail's
take care
not
of
an
our
option.
kids.
We don't fuck at 3 strikes, homie.
We don't
I got
do
your
3
back.
strikes.
I might kill your ass, but I got this bullet with your name on the player. But 3 strikes, fuck the 3 strikes, homie.
No.
no strikes with your
No
name
strikes.
on it.
We both.
We put your name on bullets, not strikes.
We both got
Put your
family
name
members
on
in the
stones.
system. Fuck the system.
That's why I killed R. Kelly. Full circle. Fuck the system. Yeah,
That's
I
how
don't.
it sounds.
I don't
That's
feel
exactly
bad
how
for
it
R.
sounds.
Kelly. I don't feel bad for Kodak. We were talking pre-show. Kodak's gonna sue the jail if he doesn't get a
Get
rabbi.
a rabbi.
So
That's
he can
as far
practice
as-
his Jewish faith.
That's
like,
as far as the story needs to go. He
Yeah.
wants to practice faith. Someone needs to tell Kodak that they kept Costco open and closed the churches.
right.
So I don't really think the government cares about faith.
Yeah.
Just
no.
want to put that out there.
Especially for no damn Kodak Black, bruh.
Especially if they get in jail. Like, just gotta
Right.
remember where you. I know you still have rights, but you are
In
jail. Nah, I don't wish that
Nah,
on nobody.
Still worse than death.
Still,
Still worse than
I
death.
want you to get your prayer in, my guy. Just no
we'll
jail.
get you prayers. We'll get you your family to see you
Just no
Damn.
jail,
at your
my
at
guy.
your funeral service, but
Yeah,
no jail.
no jail.
No jail.
jail. In fact,
no,
no jail.
We're not even trying to have your family see you
No
on
jail.
visitation times.
Nah,
No.
and if I need phone
No.
check, I might. No, just play anyway. Yeah, they're in jail. Cosby. We didn't even talk about it because I didn't want to. But Cosby at one point was doing. He pulled the COVID card. Did you hear about that? He wanted
Oh,
to
yeah?
get out because of COVID. Remember
That's the
how all
card
the
to play.
the jail celebrities thought that they could get their lawyer out and say, "Hey, my health is in danger."
I mean,
Like,
Tekashi
bruh.
did it so well, but Tekashi is a different story.
But Tekashi is still valuable. He's getting a lot of
Yeah.
intel.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Tekashi is war zoning. He's going to Chicago and looting. He's going to L.A. getting loot boxes. He is
He's like, get the loadout drop.
contract on Lil Durk. Contract on Lil Durk.
Bro, what is he gonna get to
High
the
value
point?
target, high value target, right here. Get him. And then they all swarm in convoys of
Right.
fucking black
And it's
blacked out
Tekashi.
SUVs.
First place. XP point. Snitching.
Like we were
Ratting.
The homeless dude was right there and comes out with a gun. Get on the ground.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Motherfucker do it at a hot dog stand and
Yeah.
shit.
Hot
It's like,
dog stand.
golly.
Yeah.
The hot dog isn't even a real hot dog. It's a gun that got the barrel in it. It's
Bro.
a suppressor.
And I'm gonna get off the hood snitching shit, but I went down a rabbit hole of a lot of
Chicago, so.
No, Chicago, but a lot of beef shit. So it's this page that he
Toronto.
does these little 10-minute videos. Apparently, Toronto rappers and hood dudes are killing people,
Nav.
Who does
and Chicago rappers and hood people are killing people.
the videos?
In Houston, I will get his name because he shows up in my
Okay.
previous. I'm gonna say it's very interesting. It's 10 minutes, and basically he just reports on stuff that happens, but he compiles all the news and creates like a nice little CSI story.
Oh, shit.
Pretty dope. One thing I noticed, though,
Bless
bless you, sir,
Appreciate it.
and I'm gonna get off of this is
Yeah.
is because you said Tekashi. It seems like the dudes, every video he did, there are dudes who blatantly did shit and like went to jail for it and like got out and have still rapping about shit. It just made me think like.
They probably said some shit.
I'm like, it's a consistency, and I ain't saying no names or
Yeah.
anything, but I was just every video I watched, it was like he did this, murdered 4 people, went to jail, somehow got out.
How are these motherfuckers not under the jail?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they just put him back
Golly.
out just to continue the violence.
Well, 1, continue the violence, and 2, bait.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Perpetuate the
Right,
shit,
true,
you know,
but
perpetuate
damn.
the
but
shit.
I was like that.
Slimy ass tactics.
It's like it was so obvious you could predict the end. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, he either died or jail. It's like he just dropped a mixtape 2 weeks ago talking about the exact. Like one dude shot the video of the actual murder he committed. He snuck up on a guy in the alley and he shot a music video. And the cops. I think that was the first group that went down with a RICO case.
No way.
He shot the exact one
so he reenacted the scene?
that he was in when he killed somebody.
Bro, like,
and
okay,
was
there's
rapping about committing the murder.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. When you rap about shit, if you could say, can you say things but just not be super specific? So you can say like, I shot his ass.
You can rap
But then you
about
could-
it if
you-
you're not
yeah.
active.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's say like, I shot his ass on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can
they
say
try,
that.
they can try to take it to court. You're like, no, I shot,
No,
a,
'cause
I
that's the
shot
First
a photo.
Amendment. Right.
Or you can
Yeah.
like,
Because
say
that's your
some
freedom of
bullshit,
speech.
right?
That's
That's
freedom of speech.
Right.
And your
But-
creative artist.
You can't be like, I
it
shot
might
him
be,
on
or
Crenshaw.
whatever.
You can even say that.
Oh,
What I'm saying
okay.
is you cannot be active and say it.
Yeah.
Because then that helps with their ongoing case.
Because then that's self-incrimination
Right.
at that
If you're
point.
done with that life and you
Right.
would be like, I rolled up on Crenshaw and
Selling
shot
crack rocks.
like blanked
Yeah.
it out if he wanted
Right.
to. you can't prove that. But if you
right.
if you did it last week,
Right.
and
And they
course.
somehow get video of you
and they-
doing that,
and then
they're
they
like,
follow the video and be like, oh, there's some DNA right there.
Right,
It's like,
right.
we would have never looked
Okay.
here.
But there's got to be a smart way of going about it. Even if you are active, you could say some shit
well,
where people would know what you're talking about, but
There's
it's not
that way.
enough to.
No,
it's
yeah.
not
That
enough
exists
evidence.
too.
but then
But you got to be
go-
smart about
But
it.
they're
obviously.
building a case.
Yeah.
And like I said,
'Cause
this
that's what they
group
get
went
with
down
Chief
with a
Keef and
RICO
all.
case.
Right.
So that your RICO case, like we talked
Oh,
about,
yeah.
they don't have to directly do it. But if you something and that pins to something to something to something to something, and they can just connect it, you still gonna know.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna tell everybody in your shit to fuck you up. It was his video that tipped us off.
Mhm.
So now, and then they throw you back in the streets, knowing people want to kill you, and then you just get more murders.
Was
and-
Bobby Shmurda's shit on a RICO case?
I don't know if it was RICO. I think they were just all arrested, and he took the longer sentence for his homeboy.
Right.
Rowdy
Yeah. He
Rebel,
didn't
right?
snitch or some
Yeah,
shit.
or yeah, I think it's Rowdy. One of the dudes in
Rowdy
that
Rebel.
clique, he took the longer stint, so that
See,
other
which
dudes
is
take the
better
shorter
though?
stint.
Because you can go. Okay. Obviously, we know which is better,
Right.
but
Yeah.
Shmurda gonna be good when he pops out of jail.
Oh yeah.
He-
Oh no,
he- he's
they're
gonna be well
praised-
received.
Yeah, they're high praises for
It
him for what
sucks.
he did.
It sucks. You could be out earlier like Tekashi
Sure.
and be a scoundrel, or you could wait hella longer.
A scallywag.
It's scallywag, right? And then be cool with the hood. But it's like, damn,
But
you
see-
staying in that shit like what, 5 years?
And to your point, from a financial
But you'll be
standpoint,
straight after, right?
right? No, he's gonna be fine.
yeah, he's gonna
but
be
you gotta
fine.
think about
That's
this.
dope. That's dope.
He honored the street code, right?
Right.
Or you could have honored the business code. Hey, I'm the name. I got the hottest record out right
Mhm.
now. You go in and unfortunately do this, but that's gonna be 5 years of me making hit records. So then when you come out, I can take care of
I hope
the
you've been working.
family.
Right.
Well, no, he's in jail.
He's in
No,
jail.
I'm talking about at least,
Nothing.
nigga, you can write.
But that
I
ain't
hope
make-
he was
But I'm
writing.
saying if he was outside,
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
it was like what Akon and them said about Tekashi. Like,
Right.
if he's the breadwinner, he shouldn't have to snitch. Y'all should take those charges because he's gonna keep the team afloat.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So if Bobby Shmurda is the phase, and about a week ago, when that was out,
Yeah.
that was everywhere.
hot.
So
My
you go do the
God.
time. Like I say, it's street
Yeah.
versus business. Street, you take that for your man because you get street cred, or you could have did the business and been in these streets, building off that hype, making money, touring, and then when your guys get out,
Yeah.
like 50 did Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo came out of jail with fur coat,
Right.
Rolls Royce, I think, and a New York Broadway Boulevard, Park Avenue apartment.
That's
He came
true.
out of jail, they dripped him up right there.
Yeah.
Because 50 was out working, and Yayo held it down. Yayo comes out, 50 the biggest superstar. The rest is history.
Damn, imagine seeing that shit. You in jail and you just like, you seeing the progress your boy 50
And some women
making.
was in that car too.
And then he's just
Yeah,
like,
you know he
"Oh,
was
as soon as I get
smashing
out, I
cheeks."
know I'm good.
Yeah, he was saying in jail like the records was going and like they was giving him like
Bruh.
he was good. You excited to get out? You like just don't get poked in jail. I'm
Right,
a
right,
rich
right,
man.
right.
Just
You-
survive
at that
jail.
point, you
Just
just
survive
gotta,
jail.
yeah. At that point, you just gotta take care of yourself in jail. You just
Yeah.
gotta make
What's
it
up, bro?
through.
You get I'm gonna take a shower later.
Right. Because you know motherfuckers probably in jail like, hey, you heard Yayo about to get out, right?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna let him get out unscathed.
He's
He's
taking
like-
a shower right
he's
now.
like,
I'm
well,
just
here's the
taking this
thing.
bucket of water to myself.
And then the guy's like, well, here's the thing. I got a plan. Since Yayo's about to get out, you attack Yayo. And since the government's doing me like shit, I'm going to get R. Kelly.
And that's how we get back. It's all the way back to the 90s or early 2000s.
No, I'm just saying that's how it goes in jail, though. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Shmurda going out, he's going to be well respected. And he's going to make money
Good for
because
him,
the
good for
industry's
him,
going
yeah.
to fuck with him.
Good
The
for him.
industry has a fascination with real shit, which was another thing with the gang shit that I got through the bunny hole through YouTube, the rabbit hole.
Mm.
My head was swirling. I was like, it's interesting that they were making millions and millions of streams, dollars, and record labels was reaching out to them, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna go too deep on the serious shit, but that just shows you one, I'll do this, new artists, why you don't need to be in a record deal. Two, during COVID, those contracts that they signed, like how we get taken care of and shit, they're not obligated to take care of their artists, even though they're an employee. But three, on top of that, it's like,
No sick leave?
isn't it crazy? Yeah, no, you sick. You home. You already home. It ain't no leave. You never came. The third thing is like that makes you look at the industry differently now. It should.
Right.
Because it's like, wait a second. These dudes are really criminals. These dudes are really, now I get it. Someone could change their life. But like, if somebody go to jail, McDonald's ain't giving them a job.
Nope.
Right.
They got to be construction workers or movers and shit.
Mhm.
Like your basic job, if they see jail on your record,
Yeah, it's
they
tough.
are
Home
not
Depot or
hiring
something.
you. Big Five, yeah, Home Depot.
It's
So
tough.
corporate
Corporate
world
thing.
out here are not hiring people from jail yet. All these artists, young kids who are clearly been in and out of the system, they got mug shots, they rapping about
Yeah.
killing, they throwing up gang stuff. Record deals.
That's the weirdest
Brings-
dynamic, right?
Well-
like seeing straight edge people that don't know shit about that life, bringing in people that only know about that life, and then trying to work together to make art
Well, you know,
and
what
then to schedule shit and to make profit
Is it too really far off because those dudes
in
see,
their own
with
spectrum.
with
They're the same thing.
The sex trafficking rings in the entertainment business.
Oh,
Those
what
dudes
the
work like the mob.
fuck?
yeah.
Those
It's-
dudes work like the mob.
And
So-
wait,
Yeah. Well, but before we get to that, to your music thing,
wow.
to your music, it's an investment. They
Yeah.
understand that, hey, they're gonna end up dead or in jail. So if I sign them, give them a little $1 million up
I
front.
get that.
Nothing. I get the
I make
rights
the
to his
profit.
name. I get the rights to all his music. And if one of these ignorant people hit Bobby Shmurda, them
Mhm.
labels was eating the whole time he was
Right.
in jail off that record.
I'm talking about the interaction level though.
What do you mean?
Like you get some let's say he's white dude that graduated from university, he's got degrees in business or whatever.
Mhm.
For the record label, he's the guy talking to these artists.
Right.
So like I think that dynamic is crazy. How he's not from the hood, but he's dealing with people from the hood.
Oh yeah, that's the fucked up
Possibly.
part about the industry.
Right. It's just weird how on his end
very weird.
he could be just as slick about shit as meeting a dude off the street and his hood knowledge and shit. And then they collaborate to do some shit. It's like
so that
it's like
I was
two separate worlds.
So that's why I was.
almost.
That's
It's
why
weird
I was
how it
agreeing
works
with you.
out.
That's
Right.
why I was
Right,
to
right.
that
My bad,
point.
my bad.
No, because I thought you was. I was saying to that point, they don't give a fuck if they know nothing about them.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
investment. They're just like,
Right. It's a
oh wait,
item.
I saw you on the internet. I know you really kill people.
As long as they
and
can
you're
make their money
rapping.
back.
Sign me all your rights, your
Yeah,
name,
right,
your
right.
royalties. You're gonna die or be in jail within 2
Right.
weeks.
Have
I
the
just-
guns in your videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, have all the
have
loaded
all that.
guns. Like I'm like,
I have the
damn.
rights to your likeness now. Your own family can't make money off your name.
It's just
anymore.
weird to me, bro.
Here's 200, a watch, and I don't know what you want, a Bentley truck. Here you go.
Yeah, it's so
I'm
weird
gonna get
to
all
me.
that back when you go to jail.
It's so weird.
then
to me.
So yeah, but
Yeah.
you were going with the sex trafficking and the.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
dude,
but
what the
that's like,
I saw your
those
face. I was
dudes
like,
are
wait, we're finna go deep. But wait,
It's like those dudes aren't really. Those dudes are real criminals. Those dudes are like running rings, organizations, and when someone gets called out, we've seen it before.
yeah,
They work like the mob.
powerful criminals. It's
Yeah,
a difference. You got
super.
petty criminals, which is lower level gang members that's making
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands, and you got powerfuls that's making hundreds
Imagine
of billions.
Billions.
You're not gonna jail them, and even if you
Mm-mm.
do, they already paid off the judge and the juror and that city jail, that state jail. They're gonna go straight to. You ever
Pay him
seen?
off.
You ever seen the end of what's the movie I'm talking about with Leonardo DiCaprio? Wolf of Wall Street.
Uh-huh.
Wall Street, yeah.
You remember the ending of that movie where he said, I had to serve 2 years in jail, but then I forgot I was rich. And they were
Yeah.
just playing on a tennis. It was a country
Play
club.
on tennis court.
That's
Oh,
where he
yeah,
served
yeah,
jail at.
Yeah, right.
But that's a microcosm of what you're talking about. Like these
Yeah.
billionaires, you can run their name through the mud, even if they go
They're
to
gonna be
jail,
good.
it's gonna be
That's wild.
tennis,
yeah.
Dude.
They're on tennis courts having salmon,
eating good,
Or like
golf
Weinstein
course,
having a whole floor to himself.
having a
Like,
Tempur-Pedic
what the
bed or
fuck?
Tempur-Pedic.
sleep
Yeah,
number.
no, yeah, they're gonna be fine. Like
They're
they're gonna be like, you know
good.
what, I needed this. Close all my meetings. I'm in jail, so I don't have to respond
Yeah,
to any of those
they're
things.
See, I need to know how that happens in real time, like in real life. Like, are they just like, hey, look, I know you're a guard. I will set you up if you give me some extra stuff. Like, you know me. You know I'm Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, I think Harvey
Oh,
Weinstein.
okay, Mr. Weinstein. Yeah, for 10 grand. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I'll get a wire to you.
And he don't even have to talk to the bodyguard. The bodyguard has got his
Exactly.
orders from who's in charge. Weinstein's talking to who's in charge.
Yeah,
not
it would have
talking
to.
to
Yeah,
the
it would
lower
have to
level
be
guy.
right.
Yeah.
He's already told them, here's where I'm coming. Here's my list. That
Fuck.
list goes down
So
secretly
corrupt.
through the
bro.
chain of command. By the time the bodyguard gets there, it's like, oh, here you go.
He already
sir.
knows what it
Here's
is.
your Fiji. Your red Skittles are in that corner, and your Tempur-Pedic is on the way. It was COVID. COVID was a little late. Yeah.
How does he
Little
not
late
know
in the
internal
delay.
shit? Monitoring all
It's
this
the
shit
money,
and upholding regulation. Like,
Fear.
I get it, bro.
Yeah.
Fear.
Fear.
They kill a few people. Weinstein probably was our generation of fear for the next 60 years of people trying to take down pedophiles. Like, hey,
They're
we
strong.
all loved Weinstein. He
And
was
if a-
friends with everybody.
Right.
You run your mouth, you out of here.
Dude, the
And if a
pedophile
guard-
community is strong as fuck with all the
power, bro.
Epstein shit, like all the high power elites that is in that, bro. Man, like,
Bro.
And if a guard says some shit, they'll just say they'll
Oh
kill
my
him, and then they'll
gosh.
say Inmate did it.
And
oh my
exactly.
god,
Bro.
dude, can you imagine that?
But it's just like if you look back in our
Fuck.
history books, like the
so
Romans and all
scary.
that shit back in the day, they used to sleep with kids or boys and all that shit. Like it's historically rooted in
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say us, in certain people to have that trait
Right.
because back then, before there was laws, people just young flower, like they were grown man was having sex with girls, little boys.
Yeah.
It was just
Man having sex with
it was
man.
animals.
The
It was
Spartans?
animals at
Yeah.
that point. Just had a
Right.
dog
Very
goes to a
animalistic,
park.
very primitive.
Very
Society
primitive.
wasn't developed to the
At
point
all.
where this is not okay. So,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if
I
you're
don't
gonna
know.
say that people genetics, like why black people could jump and run so fast because of history,
Yeah.
then his other history from the Europeans.
Right. Europeans are some fucked up.
It's not a coincidence that most of the richest billion pedophile people are of Caucasian descent or of that. I've never seen. It probably exists. A big news story of a Hispanic African American pedophile ring.
No.
I heard the dog ring
I
with Michael
mean-
Vick. That was about it.
I mean, when have you really
I'm not
heard?
saying it doesn't exist.
Right. Of course.
I
but
mean, it does exist.
Yeah, I'm sure
but
down in
down
Mexico
south,
is
yeah.
crazy.
Most definitely
shit.
down
I'm
south.
Right.
sure in
It's
Africa
crazy.
somewhere. I'm sure.
same thing
but
with
I'm
school
s-
shootings and shit like
Right.
that. How they're
So
all
it's everywhere.
you know,
It's
They're
just
all
like,
of color,
Caucasian
but
version.
not saying black kids don't shoot. on
right.
schools.
Right.
Can't afford guns. But
yeah.
Legal.
right.
we'll go to the more accessible route.
more
The burners.
accessible.
We cop them burners.
The scratched off cereal.
All the cops. I wonder when that first started happening when the cops were like, new cops was like, all these guns we keep recovering, the serial numbers are scratched off. What is going on?
What is this?
Right, bruh.
It's like, God dang it, another one.
He's like, oh, we got the weapon. Oh, that was a murder from 10 years ago. Oh, shit.
It's like, we can't find this.
Can you
All this
imagine?
do we have a database? Like, how do we find?
Can we log these?
Can we?
How you
can
take
we
track
log-
of that shit? You could have a weapon that's murdered 10 other people. And then the guy that buys the burner is like, then he murders another guy. Like, how can you track that? I don't know. Ballistics, bro. Ballistics.
I gotta return this.
Ballistics.
Ballistics.
That ballast point sticks.
Ballistic hollow points.
But how's that the Brandy and Monica one?
Well, yeah, that's for listener's choice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not ready for music talk.
I mean, fuck.
No, well, I forgot. Oh, we were talking about the Europeans and all that shit with the pedophile ring and the music shit. That's cool. Drafts. Let's
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead. It's drafts coming up. I just did my draft yesterday. The NFL season, pending
that?
any weird, crazy shit, starts Thursday. Super excited. I've been in a keeper league for 10 years. I posted some stuff on the story. If you follow me, you saw me. We have our live draft. I think my team went good. I kept Brady, Zeke, and Sutton because we have certain rules. You only can keep one quarterback, one running back, and then multiples of any position and 3 total players, if that made sense. So I came in with Brady, Zeke, Sutton. Some of the key players I got, Allen Robinson. I got Chris Carson. I like to handcuff my running backs. For those who don't know what handcuff is, it's
Let 'em know, play.
basically you're securing so I have Zeke and his backup. His backup is called the handcuff. So if Zeke gets injured, instead of me having to scramble and try to go get him, because everybody's going to try to get him when Zeke go down, I just take him right from the bench. One of the strategies I would give you in this fantasy football strategy hour brought to you by Who Got the Odds podcast is here's something. If you believe in a running back that they're going to have a good year, then you should invest in that system. And this is how you know I draft too much, because I'm speaking like this is financial talk right now.
I ain't
What I'm
serious
saying-
like that, though.
Gotta
Well,
get
it
the second
is,
string.
because we got a $100 buy-in. First place gets $700 this year, and
Yeah.
if you win a division, you get an extra $100. So you can win
God
up to
damn.
$800.
Ours is $100
Almost a
buy-in as
rack.
well.
Nice. We just upgraded this year. If you have a star running back like Zeke, who we know gets over 1,000 yards, they say Cowboys got one of the best lines, then football is about coaching and systems, not as much as the player. If the system is a great line and the coaches have good running schemes,
Right.
you can take out Zeke and
put
put
in
in
another
me.
dude. Yeah, and you would be able to get first downs on
I'll be
every
able to get a
drive.
first
Right.
down.
So you got dual
So-
weapons, basically.
Yes.
That's what you're
Yeah.
betting on.
Yes.
The player and
You-
the
the
staff.
system.
Yeah,
the
because
whole
a
thing.
running back can be
That's
a running
hard.
back. They can run, but
They can
if
pack.
you don't have a good line to protect
Right.
them or open
It's-
up a hole for them,
Of course.
then
Right.
they're just gonna get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. You're gonna lose yards. You're not
Yeah,
gonna get.
Right.
and you're not going to get any points.
You're gonna
So
be
you gotta
getting
really
1 yard.
watch.
Yeah,
Well, you got to watch.
Well,
and
you gotta
that-
know about
that-
the background.
The
not
psych-
just the running backs.
Right.
Right.
That's for a whole team. But the psychology behind that running is, if I think Zeke's going to do it, if he goes down, I have the investment. Because you only can start so many players. People, most of the time when they draft, they're trying to get this starter and that starter and this starter and that starter and this starter. But it's like, if you have 6 wide receivers that you would like to start and you only can start 3, you only have 3 wide receivers for that week, no matter how you interchange them. So they're not going to be, if I have fucking Patrick Mahomes, I don't really need a backup quarterback until it's bye week.
Right.
So why even carry one on my roster, right?
Right.
So
it's a waste of a space.
That's where you
Yeah.
could put your backup running back if you
Right.
think you're in a good running team. Instead of trying to get 8 starting running backs, you only can start 2. So why
Yeah.
do you need those? Might as well
Right.
just secure if you got Zeke or the Ravens running back or San
Right.
Francisco's running game. If you're invested in that,
Who's the Ravens running back?
Mark Ingram, and then they got J.K.
Oh,
Dobbins,
yeah,
the
he-
rookie.
Moved from the Saints, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Last year.
So those are some of the players: Allen Robinson, Sutton, Jarvis Landry, and a few more other players. But your draft is actually today.
Today.
You got
so
2
yeah,
drafts.
I got 2 drafts.
Explain
so,
that league.
Yeah, how does that?
So.
So you just got you're in 2 leagues basically.
Yeah. So I'm
I
in
got
2
you.
leagues, both Switch leagues.
Yeah,
So we got
nice,
the
nice.
Switch OG league was all the OG Switch dudes, and then we got Buddy's Jarek's league. So it's just like friends and family.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's
And
dope, that's
so
dope.
I got positions on both of them. One, I got first pick, so I'm gonna be first round or just basically first pick.
Mhm.
First
And then-
overall.
yeah,
and it's a
first
redraft
overall.
league. So you're
Yeah.
drafting from scratch.
So from scratch.
Ooh, who you going to get,
Yeah.
boy?
And then the second league, I'm second pick. So-
Damn! Ah,
yeah,
you
so
fucking hot. Do you
second
roll for
overall.
that shit or what?
Yeah, so we did some kind of like marble race on Discord. It's like some game that
that's
they
a
had
funner way,
Yeah.
more fun way of
so,
doing it.
So they all called us in like
yeah,
a Discord
yeah. I fuck with
call,
that.
and then they're like, "All right, let's do it." And then my shit
Yeah.
on the first one, my shit was zooming. I was just like, "Boom!" I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting first, so I
Yeah.
got first on that one.
I saw a Twitch
was the
dude
name of your
doing that.
marble?
It was
Yeah.
like a game. It was
Yeah.
like hundreds of marbles just
Go-
falling.
Right.
What was the
like-
name of your marbles though?
It's just our Discord names.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
They
I
be
saw that
crazy with
before.
Or
it.
you can name it. You
Yeah.
can name it whoever.
Yeah.
But mine's is Wiggles or Nostro or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But the second one, I thought I was gonna be like last, but then at the end it was kind of like some weird shit.
You
There was
hit
some
them
weird
boosters?
obstacle. Yeah.
Motherfuckers started binding up and shit. And you was on the outer lane or some bullshit.
Yeah,
I feel it.
It was some weird obstacle and nobody could get by it, and then mine's just went whoop.
Dropped
and I was
off.
like, okay, second.
Nice.
Damn.
So, I'm not too sure which this one is. I'm pretty sure it's in the OG league where we can have 2 quarterbacks. So it's a super flex, which means you can either have like a running back, a wide receiver, or a quarterback, or probably just any.
I think
even a tight end,
anything,
too.
yeah. I know
Yeah.
most super flex. Well, yeah, I think it's anything, but most people get 2 quarterbacks because obviously
Yeah.
you're gonna get the most points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if 2 quarterbacks put up 50,
Yeah, you're good.
you're getting 100.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then just that. And I've been doing a little research, kind of been doing on some rookies, just
Mhm.
because it's
It's a dynasty type league.
yeah. No, actually,
Oh,
no.
oh, you're just trying to
because I'm
see.
just trying to see.
I'll give you one. Chiefs running back, Clyde, Hilaire or whatever his name is.
Hilaire.
Yeah,
Mm,
his
I'm
first
gonna
name's
look into
Clyde though. LSU
Yeah.
rookie. But real quick though, who are your first 2 draft picks? They're not gonna hear this till after the draft, so you ain't gotta worry about it.
it. Christian McCaffrey,
Number 1,
number 1.
and then so obviously you want him
Well-
if he falls to 2. That's your number 1 guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
or Saquon.
So you're going, yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. Are you ready for the back end though? That's the only thing I hate about picking first.
Woo, yeah.
Because when it comes back, you're getting pick
You get-
23, 24.
right,
Yeah.
So you gotta be, but you get the back-to-back pick. So it
right.
works
so
out.
it kind of works out.
Yeah, I like to be at the end of the draft because
Right.
then the pressure's on everybody else, and then you're gonna get superstars. You get 2 back-to-back superstars that
Yeah.
falls to you. So I like to be on a 12.
If no one
That's
cops
true.
him.
Well, no, in redraft you got superstars for the first 40 picks.
Right,
like
right. Yeah, okay, I
stud.
got you.
So
because
if
there's
you're-
no way
yeah,
in the
there's
first
no-
round
right. You
can
everyone's
get a
going to get
stack.
all
Everybody,
of them.
you're gonna
I
get
got you.
stacked early.
You can
So
get-
if you're at the
yeah.
back, instead of getting 1 and
Yeah.
24,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
12 and 13.
Ah.
So
You
like,
can get it
boom.
cracking really early.
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
You
I
can
fuck
put
with
people
that.
on your. That's where you fuck other people's up, like their game plans.
Because they're
and
like,
all
oh
that.
shit, he
Like,
took a tight
oh, you
end
took
first. I
mine.
need to get tight.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, so you can change
Yep.
the tempo of the
Right, right.
draft, how
Yeah.
it goes.
Damn,
why I like the drafts.
that's exciting as fuck,
Oh,
bro.
dude.
So it is.
Is it live or online?
It's live. So it's gonna
Ooh,
be
yeah, live's dope.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a Discord call, and then we're gonna be doing on a Sleeper app.
The draft?
Yeah.
So it's not live like stickers on a board.
Oh no.
Oh, that's why I meant live. Oh, so
No,
it's still
so
on
it's online. So it's online, but
there's an app you could do. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because we were gonna.
look up Sleepers. Talk about to your commissioners and all that to translate over to
Sleeper.
Sleeper, because that's a good ass app.
So it
It's
just uploads
intuitive.
all the database of the NFL and okay.
Yeah, I'll show you too
okay.
on the break.
Cool. Yeah. So Kanye, I keep doing that. I'm
Kanye
editing
West.
that. I keep doing yes so. Remember I said I
Yeah.
want to stop doing
Yeah.
that shit.
What's up with Kanye West though?
No, it's actually great news, bro.
Oh yeah.
And just like I realized about the gang and the music industry, like
Right.
as I get older, you just see like the games as like how fucked up the music industry is and how they
You
pronounce
just see
shit.
the repetition of the cycle and all that.
I think for the first time I saw with Kanye West blatant news discrepancy of something he was involved in. And it kind of made me question myself for all the stuff I've reacted to about him without ever going to see
Right.
the full thing.
Right, the full story.
Right.
And
Not
the full
saying he
picture.
don't say wild
yeah, wild
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
But it really stopped me because I watched this interview first. So he did, it's a part 1, so I guess part 2 is coming. Kanye, Nick Cannon flew out to Wyoming to Kanye's spot.
Mhm.
And Nick Cannon has a show called the
That's a podcast
Class in
kinda
Session
thing,
or
right?
something like that. Yeah, it's podcast.
Yeah.
Class in Session or Nick Cannon's class or some shit. Cannon's class, that's what it's
Yeah.
called. And they did a 44-minute part 1 interview. And I watched it because I was like, damn, this was the first strike. I didn't hear anything about it. So
Right.
even going into the interview, I was like, that's
Mm.
interesting because when Kanye speaks,
It's usually,
it's usually
widespread.
Twitter
Everybody
widespread,
knows-
right?
yeah,
So that was the
everybody
first
knows
thing.
about
I was
it.
like, damn, this is on my feed. I ain't heard nothing about it.
Right.
2, you start watching it. Kanye is the most sane I ever seen him. And I'm going to
Yeah.
tie it up how I'm saying I ever seen him. The most
Right.
sane I ever seen him speak. All his points here are made
Made
he's
clear.
making logical points.
Right.
They're making logical points. They're making sense, right? And to the point where I even took some notes from this interview, right? And
Right.
I'm going to play a clip. I don't know where I got queued at, but I took these notes out. What I came away from that with him and Nick Cannon was when he's talking fashion, he's logical. He's a fucking genius, right? And I know
Yeah.
that's given, but it's like we always see the clips of political shit or
Right.
abortion or Taylor Swift.
Right.
But like when he was talking, I was learning. He was like, you got this with this and fashion, and did you know that this and this and that,
Right.
and I was like,
it was just being
wow.
informative.
Like, yeah,
instead
like
of
if I was
just,
into fashion,
right.
I'm eating this shit up. Basically, is what I'm making of this, and you can go watch it, or
I'll have to
you
watch it.
listeners can
Yeah.
go watch it. We'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
When talking fashion, he's logical. He's a genius. And here's some quotes that he said. He said he used his mom and his dad. He called his dad a custodial parent, whatever that means. But basically, he said they had an agreement that he would see his dad every other week.
Okay.
And then a job offered his mom more money in Chicago, and he started to see his dad less. And how he tied that in the bow was a white corporation paid my mom more money. In result, I saw my dad less. Now, that's a stretch, but just
Yeah.
that thought process could actually connect in a way. Like, I don't think they saw a black family like, oh, I'm
Right.
going to take it. But it's like that is what it is.
Right.
It's not maybe not be done on purpose, but that is how a lot of families who aren't
Operate.
together get separated
Right.
based off of a job. Like, I got to move here. I'm taking a kid. I got a better opportunity in L.A. and
Yeah.
y'all from New York. It's like, what? Like, how am I see my kid? You know what I'm saying?
It's
So it's
like,
like,
then
you
you're
don't
not-
think about
right.
that. Of course, in that moment, you're raising a child, so you got to get the best job.
Yeah.
But you don't think the kid is like, damn, I saw my dad every other
Now
week,
I'm not
and
gonna
now
see him
I'm
ever
not
again.
seeing him. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's never heard that take
Right.
before. You could take from it how you want it, but I was like, that's a concise thought, right?
Yeah.
He said that instinct is infinite and my mind is limited and only an instrument. To that, he was saying that I don't think with my mind, and he jokingly said, "Of course, I bet y'all do think I don't use my mind." He said, "I think with my gut." He said, "My instinct." He said, "Instinct is infinite, mine is limited, and only an instrument." And I was like, another quote I never heard before,
Yeah.
but it's true. It's like your
Yeah.
gut, your soul, your
Yeah.
spirit. That's there.
That's what
It's
you
there.
usually
Right. Your
Yeah.
mind is limited. You can only
Yeah.
operate as far as what you know.
Well, you know, right? Your mind can be,
Limited. Like,
right?
yeah.
Limited. Like if you don't have that much knowledge about something or something,
Right.
you can just can't really make a decision, but
which would limit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
that's where you have to go to your gut.
Bro. But just, we know that, right? But
Yeah.
him saying, I was just like, stump me again.
No.
What a great interview. He brought up about the Planned Parenthood, the history of the Planned Parenthood, because he was talking about the whole abortion that we joked about. And I was like,
Yeah.
we in the Meg Thee Stallion situation again. And he was basically saying, like, I didn't know this. You can Google this and research it. The history of Planned Parenthood was started by a racist white woman who purposely wanted to put these into minority communities to kill.
Yeah.
And there's a number he threw out, like, every year or every day or something, there's like 1,000 black babies that are killed through Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, Planned Parenthood is a piece of shit.
Right. Well, people would
Well,
argue
the
different, and
people-
Nick Cannon did play devil's advocate. He said, well, people today would say that's how it started, but
Yeah.
now they provide health and research.
Yeah.
Like, it's a more place. But I was like, when he said, I was like, you know what? I've only seen Planned Parenthood in those type of neighborhoods.
I'm not against abortion or whatever, but
Right.
like I'm against Planned Parenthood. 'Cause
Right.
They're fucking,
It's like, hey,
they're pieces of shit.
We're over here before where you would have never thought about it.
Yeah.
We're walking distance. We're on the bus route. You
Yeah.
can get to
We're
it.
just
Wow,
right there.
Yeah.
We're just
We're
right
on
there.
every corner. They're like 7-Elevens.
Yes.
That's wild.
Because like I fuck with Planned Parenthood with the free condoms. I think that was a smart thing they
Right,
did.
free
Because
lube.
you know the kids are fucking young, unfortunately. So why
Yeah.
not give them? You know, nobody wants to awkwardly go into Walmart. They got them cased up now.
Right.
Like I remember the last
They
time.
didn't used to have it. You used to
just
have to
go
go to
get
Planned
'em.
Parenthood.
You had
Remember?
to.
Oh yeah, before Walmart. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
Or
they got the bitches
CVS,
cased
yeah.
up now like liquor. Like where you got
Yeah.
press a button. Like yeah, let me get them.
Used to need to have a
Let me
note
get the.
Let me get the,
let me get the Magnum.
Let me get the back. Exhale.
for her
And
pleasures.
she's like, "Are you sure?" Like, bitch, yeah.
You trying?
And you know
trying to
you can't.
verify, bitch?
You know you can't fit
like-
them. You know you can't fit them. But now you got a chick here. You like. Let me get the
That's it.
XLs.
Yeah. Just take the money. Take the money, bitch.
Let me get the XLs, man.
All right.
You
what
know
if-
you fit the Durex blue color. You know it, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that's a small, but the XLs are.
You good with just the bear
Ridiculously
skin, yo.
large.
You good with
Bro,
just the
that's
bear
elephant
skin.
trunk.
So you got to make a decision right there with this chick helping you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to fuck correctly,
Uh,
but I can't let this bitch think I'm not packing. So I'm like, and then the ones you want is like on sale, like 2 for $20. Magnum XL is like 80. Like, need the Magnum XL.
So you taking a double L
Yeah.
potentially?
Your pockets is hurting and your pride
You
is
know what?
hurting.
You know
at the
what?
same time.
You know what? It's Labor Day weekend. Let me get 2 of them joints. Yeah.
Knowing damn well you gonna get overdrafted for that shit when you look at your name.
Tuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
They have to draft that shit from your savings.
Yes.
Yo, what if?
Wait. No,
Wait,
wait. Because I was like, wait, we were on something important.
We
I was
were-
making a
my
great
bad.
point with
Yeah,
Kanye
you-
West.
I came
Kanye
in.
West.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
you're still on Kanye West.
I was like, no, okay, so he was talking Planned Parenthood. That's how we got on it.
Right.
So he was talking about the history of that. I've never been taught that history, never came across that history. For him to bring that up for the first time to me,
Mm.
with everything else he said in this
news.
interview. And then, and you missed it. I don't know if you heard me, but he said that he thinks with his gut, not his mind. His instinct is infinite, but mine is limited and only an instrument. And I was like, that's some cold shit. So
Yeah.
before I
mean,
make my point,
shit,
I'm gonna
intuition, right?
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much like the spirit, like the soul. So what I was telling him before you went in was, this is the first time where I saw the media improperly reporting on Kanye West,
Right.
and I started to rethink a lot of things about
That he's been
Kanye
saying?
West. No, not what he's been saying.
Okay.
What I've been coming across.
Okay.
So what I said was, there's an interview with Kanye West and Nick Cannon, part 1, 44 minutes.
Mhm.
I didn't hear or see shit about this interview.
Nah, me either.
Not on,
Now
because
that
you
you
know
say
we'll
it.
see shit about upcoming. Like
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's upcoming interviews if people want to talk about it. None of my,
Right.
and I follow a lot of black people, I have a very strategic following
Yeah.
that I should see this. Didn't see it. Shade room or nothing, right?
Wow.
So I watched this early
long
in
it
the
been out?
morning. September 1st. Still new.
Whoa.
Y'all don't even
Okay.
know about it, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
you're
that's
adding
still a while. That's still
like-
like what 7 days ago.
But that
Five-
could be
5
part
days
of it.
ago.
That could be part of it. Maybe they want people to actually know.
Oh, 5 days.
They
ago,
want
yeah.
people to,
Five days.
to
Yeah.
actively go out.
No, that's
And
what I'm
look for it,
saying.
maybe?
This is going to connect to the point what I'm saying is that I feel like after watching this interview, after I watch this interview, I go to the shade room. I'm in the morning, and the clip I see from this interview from the shade room is when he said God wanted me to go on stage and during that Taylor Swift incident.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And from that, you can see the comments. Oh, he bringing God into it, right? But I just watched the interview, so I'm like, that is super out of fucking to the point where I commented. I don't really comment. I was like, yo, that's really fucked up. I was like, I watched his interview. He said some ill shit, and that was out of context because he was saying God put you in the right place. He was talking about the whole thing with Virgil, how high fashion
Right.
doesn't have a non-compete with sportswear because they don't consider them on the same level.
Yeah.
So because of
Yeah.
that, he was able to have out the Yeezys with the Nikes and the Louis at the same
Wow.
time.
That's crazy.
So he said, God, because Nick Cannon asked him about how Virgil came up
Right.
and do you feel any way, and he was just talking about how God. So then he made that point like God,
That's a good
if
vision.
God didn't want me to be there, he wanted to put me in the front row, jokingly. It was a fun,
Yeah.
lighthearted. But then I saw Shade Room take that clip, and I saw all the comments continue the
Twist it.
narrative
Yeah,
about
like, oh, he
Kanye
bringing
West
God
being
in.
crazy and bringing God. And then I was like, and then I came back to it, I was like, this interview was so great, and he
Yeah.
was so logical and so sane,
Yeah.
and there was nothing that they could take except that clip. Probably plays into the reason why I didn't see it promoted.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Okay.
not that they want you to go seek it, they're suppressing it because he was actually saying things that we should hear,
Yeah.
and he was making sense, and he was logical. But they were the only thing I saw on social
And
media.
That's the media, though.
Bro, that's the media. Like, even go to Shade Room now. The only clip you find from this 44-minute interview, even where he said that quote, "Infinite is, my gut is infinite." That bar. Let fucking J.
That
Cole.
was hard.
Let J. Cole would have said that. Like Kendrick would have said that.
Cold World. They would have been
Bro.
like, damn.
Bro, he deep.
Prolific.
As fuck, bro. He deep.
Shit.
Profound.
Let one of the people we put up there, T.I. or somebody said that. That would have been a quote on the motherfucking caption the next day.
yeah.
He says that
yeah,
shit.
True.
And all y'all take is the Taylor Swift comment that was like literally 15 seconds of a 44-minute video. So
Yeah.
then I started thinking how we...
That's hard though. I fuck with that.
Bro, that's a tattoo. That's
Yeah.
a future tattoo
Yeah.
for sure for somebody.
Wow.
I started thinking about the abortion video that we had joked on, that we heard the clip from.
Mhm.
I've never yet to go back to watch that whole thing.
No, me either. Damn.
Wait,
You
which
see,
one?
you see what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Or when he said the
Kind of make you want to go back.
Harriet Tubman
Yeah.
freed the slaves, or Harriet Tubman, that whole thing he said about at TMZ.
Right.
I've never went to TMZ and watched that whole thing.
Right.
I just joked on him on the TMZ clip that came out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even that whole presidential thing, I never watched the whole thing. I never went back and watched. So think about all the times where we reacted off the clip.
He could have been saying some real shit the whole time. Everyone that been there, that actually was there,
Right.
is looking at everyone else like, yo,
But-
what the fuck?
And then that's what killed me, because what do we say about those people? What did we say about Kanye? Oh, y'all motherfuckers still defending them. I ain't trying to hear this shit.
Yeah. What if he was right the whole fucking time? What if he was just saying some fucking
Bro,
some shit that just
Some
I don't even
mind-blowing
know.
shit.
First,
man.
I had to shame myself because I'm like, I'm doing media and I don't even research properly.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible of us to go on this mic, on this platform, and not
It
even know
is.
the
It
background
really is.
shit.
It really is.
And then two, I'm like, I need to go back all the way to George Bush don't like white people 9/11 and watch that and see what the context was.
It's almost like his body is a vessel, and from time to time, some higher being will come down and say some
Bro.
real.
Yeah, look at this
Shit.
I'm looking at these
Nothing, right?
comments. Nothing.
Oh, but you're on the
Yeah.
video clip, right? That's
Yeah.
all they and they
that's
call
what
him
they're saying,
crazy,
like,
right?
Yeah, they're saying I hate it when people use religion to feed their narcissism.
Read some more,
and
read
all
some
that.
more, read some more,
Uh,
please.
God, nah, son, that's all you.
Bro,
He's crazy,
Hey, look.
but he's right.
watch this
uh,
video. And there's
Y'all
nothing
using
crazy
God's
about
name
this
too
video.
casually.
Yeah.
Yada yada is basically the same thing over and over.
There's just way too many personalities out there. People,
Yeah.
people
Bro.
gonna misconstrue shit.
And please leave God out of this. That was
You
crap.
see what I'm saying? If you go watch this and hear the first story, like I said about the Virgil and him being in the right place and God put
Yeah.
me there, he's not speaking like how they put it on the Shade Room, that
Right,
God,
right.
because basically the Shade Room painted the narrative that he's saying God told me to go ruin her life and say Beyonce had the best video of all time. That's how that's the narrative they're painting.
Damn.
And he was not
How
saying
was
that.
his tone
Jokingly, he
for
was like,
his voice? Like when he was just talking, was he like,
No,
like you know how you
no,
usually get, or was he like?
I'll play a clip right now.
But how was
Yeah,
he?
let's do it.
Even when he was talking normal, was there any manic type of vibe behind it, or he was just like there was no
Bro,
episodes going on in his
normal.
head,
The most normal. And
normal ass talking.
That's what aided to me feeling the way I felt, because I'm like, we only see
yeah,
what if the rest of that he's like,
The you ain't got the answers type of Kanye.
Right.
That's
But
what we
even-
all are portrayed
but-
to see.
Right, we've seen him on his normal shit too, his very low calm shit, but still for some reason it seems kind of manic. Like when he was talking with Dave Chappelle, he wasn't but it was still something kind of off. Like even
that
Dave
was-
felt that one.
well, that was
It
awkward
was a
because
little
somebody
awkward.
told Chappelle tell a joke. Like Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle and Kanye know each other.
But even for him to say that was kind of out of frame of the norm. You know what I mean?
But
Like
Kanye West
it's
told
kind of
him,
like how do
Kanye
you
West
not
told him
see?
to tell a joke?
Yeah.
It was Kanye West told him.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Kanye
it
West.
was
It's like
Kanye
how do you not know
weird,
that
yeah.
that's kind of weird? But
I
anyway,
thought one of his mans told him to tell
No,
a
it
joke.
was Kanye.
That's why I
He's
brought
like,
it up.
Come on, come
Okay.
on, Dave, tell us a joke.
I mean, he could have had it, but that's what shocked me was that, like I said, I played a
Right,
little
right.
snippet of it, and you can just hear how it's randomly. Let's see.
Abortion clinics
This is
in
about
America are in minority neighborhoods. Over 22,500,000 black babies have been aborted in 50 years.
Facts.
Over 1,000 black babies are aborted every day. So that means we are inside
damn.
of it as we speak.
This is genocide. So wait,
We
'cause
are
that-
inside of genocide
So
as
people,
we speak.
what about the
No,
but God told me to go on stage. You see what I'm saying? That's a clip right there. I just randomly dropped that.
I don't think
How does that clip not make the shade room?
That was basically he was reading off statistics that I'm hoping are from factual sources.
Right.
Like, that's all fact.
I'm pretty sure
No, yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
has
what I
to
was
be,
saying
right?
about
It's
the whole
everywhere.
story about the lady that created it.
So that's
he was talking about.
that's what happens when people try to bring God in. It's just to dismiss everything that he said and just and
Right.
just not put any value on what he's saying. But
Right.
and that's like your own the basic tactic of divide, conquer. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Spread lies.
Well, then the same way I say you got to look at these labels signing these gang members. Don't you got to look at the Shade Room and all these other people that we follow that are
control
for
the media?
black media? And it's
Or
like,
just
They're
exploit that.
perpetuating.
why didn't y'all put us on that Kanye was spitting facts? Why would y'all, as a
Yeah.
black media,
What was this?
and these were two black men. It was on Nick
Like
Cannon's
that-
podcast,
yeah,
which
like-
is Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
These are
I'm
two
surprised,
celebrities.
Nick. I mean,
That's what I'm,
yeah, that's
bro,
kind of weird.
suppressed.
You would think they would have both.
Oh,
Yeah.
let him come over there and start crying and yelling. It would have been
Oh.
flooded, just
Right,
like
right,
his,
right.
his nomination
Like,
thing was. We
if-
couldn't miss it.
Yeah, if Kanye would have popped off, you would have seen it everywhere.
Right.
Or
right.
if Kanye would have released like a new album
True.
or something, like you would have seen it everywhere. But when he spits real shit, you don't see it anywhere.
And then that's
Or
the
you
Shade
do
Room.
see it, but you see it like very exploitative, very like sensationalized.
Right,
and
right.
just
Aggressive.
very
yeah,
clipped in like some very weird out of context kind of.
right.
That
you
shit
know,
made me
yeah.
feel weird though. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, he
And
was.
that's
what
they
he
move in
said,
media though.
he-
That's,
no, yeah, we're committing genocide basically.
That's a lot of that's a lot of
Yeah.
babies
I think
that
he
are
broke it down
passing.
to like 1,000 a day or some shit like that. The fuck was
what
that?
in the fuck was that?
Still going.
Damn.
Oh, you know what? I got the.
That was your no. I didn't put that in volume of it, but
Nah, I got this Line app that I just downloaded. Somebody
Oh.
just hit the Line app. But
so I'm gonna bang your
Some
line.
bang the line.
I had to.
Bang
I
the
had to
line.
reach out for some fantasy fees that didn't get paid yesterday. Got that 100.
You so
The fantasy.
I
fee.
put all my links up: PayPal,
Are you
Venmo, Cash App, or Cash.
Are you the commissioner?
Yeah, I'm a
man,
commish.
Oh, yeah.
I got money sitting right here from feed. That's what
oh,
I'm saying.
yeah.
I got to show up with the
Look at-
laptop, the paperwork. I had the board in here. I had to manually put
Oh, Jullian loan sharking out here. He's like, hey dog, you better, where's that 100? Where's that 100?
Bro, you got to
don't let me
manually
get that
input
heavy on
the
you.
rosters
Yeah,
because it's offline.
It's not easy.
So
being
I
a
have to go
commissioner.
in and just type in every name and shit. But
Yeah.
on the Kanye West shit, it makes me like we knew that exists. We know the media, but that was the first time where I saw it that quick. I literally watched this interview, put out my phone, Shade Room first video, and it just I was right there. I was just like, and then I started going to Shade Room like, is there? And I was like, there's no more video. I was like, wow,
Your
bro.
woke switch just got turned
Wow,
on, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
I
Click,
really.
and you was like,
That's strange.
Yo, what
For-
the fuck?
That's not
Hold up.
TMZ. That's
It's
Black
sh-
Shade
yeah,
Room
it's the
media.
Same route.
Where's Black Twitter talking about that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
something going on in the background, bro. We don't know about.
and Nick Cannon, and to wrap it up, Nick Cannon explained the only reason why he said he was going to vote for Kanye, remember, because we killed him on that. We killed him on that. He said that TMZ, he was coming out of the airport. He was already dealing with all the shit he was dealing with the whole Jewish thing.
Yeah.
And he said TMZ, like a white-owned company, they asked me about it, or they said something. They asked him the normal shit, and he knew how to
Yeah.
get through that. And then the guy
they
like
hit him with the
the guy was like felt like he had nothing else to say, so he was just trying to fish at that point. And Kanye, Nick realized like, oh, you just trying to make me say something bad, another clip.
Right.
So that's why he blatantly said, I'm gonna vote for him. Why not? Again, context.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Yeah.
Well, but granted, we didn't know that because he just told his story now.
Yeah.
But we jumped out the windows like, man, Nick Cannon on this
Mhm.
bullshit too, talking about voting.
I'm starting to hate this shit, bro.
It's weird.
All the little
You gotta-
TMZs, motherfuckers, like
They all
That's
got
why I
their.
don't follow TMZ. I
Yeah.
don't follow
Right.
Shade Room.
Nope.
Right, right,
Yeah, I don't follow him.
Me
Me
either.
neither. I just know to go there if like
Yeah.
a death or a new out. You know what I'm saying? Like I
they
know
are
to go
on point
there.
with certain things.
They get
Yeah, 'cause-
they get the drama. If I want
Yeah.
drama, I know I can. But I don't follow them because I don't want that feed. on my
yeah,
fucking
no, that's
timeline
too
Yeah.
much. That's too
at
much.
all.
That's too
But-
much like dumb shit and too much exploitative,
Bro.
sensationalized
Yes, it is.
news that is just blown out of context and proportion.
And they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Just like with, and it ties back to a couple
As
episodes.
long
like
as they get
the
them likes, the views.
Well, they don't give a
comments
fuck because they're about entertainment. So if they can get a
Yeah.
good header or a good tagline, and then that will sell whatever people go into their site,
Mhm.
that's what they give a fuck about.
And so you made a good point, and check how scary this is. So from a street level, people don't give a fuck about you, gang shit, whatever
Right.
the case
Yeah.
is, right? From a corporate level, they don't give a fuck about
No.
you, how companies not taking care of their people from COVID, right? Then you go up from, let's say, from a government level, tying back to Tekashi, they're throwing him out there, having him saying, fuck Lil Durk's dead nephew. They're having him do all this shit. They don't care
Crazy.
about you. Like, they just want to
That's
get the bottom
wild
line.
for
And
them.
then on top of that, labels, you know what I'm saying? It's like, where in life besides your family and close friends do? Like people, like as soon as you go out into the world,
Oh, it's a hard world.
no one cares about you.
It's fucking tough,
no
bro.
one cares about you.
You learn that shit the hard way, or
Yep.
you spoon fed, bro. That's basically it.
No
Like,
one cares
there's-
about you, man.
Either
Yeah,
you
it's
grow up
tough.
oblivious to it or you're in it.
You want to hope that people are good.
Like I see footprints
But-
on my elevator button, and I'm just like, how inconsiderate of you. You live in an apartment over 300 some people or 300 something
Uh-huh.
buildings, whatever
Yeah.
apartments.
Can't do your elbow.
What elbow?
I'm sorry, he couldn't. He or she
Oh,
couldn't
right.
use the
That's
elbow.
what I'm saying.
I don't
Like
know.
you want to stay safe. You want to. So
Right.
back to the mask shit. When it comes to wearing a mask, we got to stick together. So you want to stay safe. So you're gonna put the bottom of your shoe on a button that then all of us have to then press.
Right.
Yeah.
You only cared about right then and there, like yourself. And that goes to why you can't find Clorox wipes in the stores, or why you couldn't find tissue at one point. Like,
Or why are
They-
fucking COVID shit still so fucking high? I don't know,
yeah,
bro.
like they pushed
Like
this whole narrative of we're in this together. Your mask protects wigs, and wigs mask protects. I saw that commercial. John.
yeah,
So we're all in
yeah.
this together.
Something?
Huh?
Wasn't that for Uber or something?
I think Uber.
I think it was
one of
an
those
Uber
commercials.
ad. I remember seeing that.
All that they push all this narrative. We're in this together.
Right.
America strong. But yet when I go to the grocery store, I can't get Clorox. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't get shit because you're allowing people to just take it all.
Yeah.
Are we in this together or not?
It's hard to say that because we're a capitalist,
Yeah,
grown
capitalistic
country.
yeah.
Right.
And it's kind of like fend for yourself. Like, you built this shit on your own.
It's like,
Yeah.
if you
Like,
got
this is
money,
yours.
You're able to get it. If you don't,
You're
well,
not.
then tough shit.
Oh well. And
I
if
don't
you
know,
get
man.
government assistance, which is for, we're gonna make fun of you and say
Right.
you're bleeding America dry,
I've never been so sick with my country in my life,
Bro.
bro. Like, this,
Bruh.
whoo,
bro. Even to our social media, like even that they're
Gee.
blatantly legally allowed to just
Even down
I think
to
a
the people-
lot.
Even down to people who are just supposed to relate the news, just news.
yeah, you're just supposed
Right.
to tell us you're corrupted.
Yeah.
You get to pay the narrative
Right,
for legally
And
without
now they
getting. You
just
don't get like
paint a
brought to
picture,
justice,
Like everything's
Yeah.
pretty much fine and dandy.
or this
Everybody's
person's
doing-
bad.
Right.
They have
Or-
control over that.
Yeah.
This person's good.
They can.
Cal Rittenhouse painting buildings.
Oh my God.
Every other unarmed
Yeah.
black person mugshot.
Right. That's funny because I seen that picture. It's kind of stupid, but yeah, it showed him. Oh, if you think Kyle Rittenhouse is nice or needs to get forgiven for paying a house, here's a picture of Ted Bundy doing dishes. So I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, this is a guy looking happy, smiling with
yeah, and they
with a
also
woman
said-
doing
yeah.
dishes. Oh, it's a harmless looking guy, but
They
this is
also
one
said
of
that,
them.
like Ted
Right.
Bundy
Serial
saved somebody
killers.
from drowning or something
Right.
too, right?
Bro.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Bro.
I
But,
think I saw.
Bro.
but it's like you can't take it for what
Yeah.
it is, man.
Yeah. So yeah, sad message to those who are listening. If you haven't figured out now, you have to walk a thin line of being compassionate and fending for yourself.
Mhm.
That's a thin line I don't think too many people talk about. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
being
man.
compassionate and also worrying about your own shit, that is a tightrope that we walk every day. 'Cause
Yeah, it's either
right.
being generous or being taken advantage of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
yeah,
Being
you're either
vulnerable.
being taken. Oh wait, you're being taken advantage of.
You could be. You could
No,
be
being
vulnerable.
generous is take-
Fine line of being generous and being taken, or
No, you're right.
taking your
Because
kindness,
people
of-
take kindness for weakness,
for-
right?
Yeah,
Right.
right.
To that though, you could be generous or taken advantage of, or you could say fuck them.
Right.
I think
okay,
Or
yeah,
that's
being
yeah, yeah.
selfish, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So
it's
that's the
either
line.
compassionate or fend for yourself. So
Mhm.
those two are similar in a sense. By
Yeah.
being generous, you can be taken advantage of,
Right. Right. Right.
or you can just not be generous. Say fuck you, homeless
And then
person,
be
get away
called
from me.
savior.
Right, right,
or,
right.
be labeled as selfish.
Right.
So
That's
you-
the thin line. How do you walk that line? Can, with
It's
a,
generous. Fuck it.
you're just generous, but you've never been like homeless dude. Not today. Like every day you see a homeless person,
Well,
it's
I mean,
like,
like if I don't got
I
cash,
just-
I really don't care.
Right.
but even
I
like,
really
what if they
don't-
want food? Because being compassionate mean like no
Yeah.
matter where you are in your
Oh,
day,
yeah, like
I've been
you got
trying to do
some-
better with
you're
that.
gonna do something
Yeah,
for this homeless
like-
person. Because I can admit I have had moments where I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for this shit.
I
bro."
mean,
Like, I don't look to
I'm
the
not
left.
gonna lie.
Nah, you know what? I have
Some
it
days it's just like,
Yeah.
bro, I don't feel like hearing
Right,
your story,
man.
your lies, and I don't feel like
Same.
giving you my money. I want my
Same.
own money today.
See,
Yeah.
you got to
So
keep
you
it quick
had those
though.
real
I've
moments,
had those real
right.
moments.
Right,
Yeah.
you gotta
I'm
keep
not
it
gonna lie,
quick.
I've had some
Yeah,
points of selfishness and just
yeah.
just being that way.
Right.
But that's the
But
line.
there's-
You got to balance it
yeah.
out because you got to
Yeah.
be selfish.
I've
It's
about
your-
it.
also
it's
had
your
some
morals.
times where
You
I
gotta
just,
be selfish.
like had some leftovers left
Oh,
at the
for sure.
restaurant. See
I'm-
some homeless
yeah.
dudes like, here you go, man.
I'm notorious for that.
Yeah.
Like my leftovers never make it home most of the
Yeah.
time. Because
Mm.
if I like it, it ain't leftover.
Right. Exactly. Same with me. Like,
if I bring
it's a
some
really
home,
big
I
portion-
probably didn't really
yeah.
fuck with it. that
Unless it's
much.
like a really big portion.
yeah,
Then it's like,
Right.
yeah.
then I'll just like take it home or whatever. But
I mean, unless with you with your girl, 'cause you know women don't really finish their food all the time.
Then
so.
I eat their
They
shit
just-
too.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I got a little room for some scrimp right
Right,
there.
right, right. See, that's why you gotta load it up. You gotta set it up. You gotta give her some snacks on before
On the way. Get
or
them
on the way
drinks,
to it. Oh, we
drinks
got some
and-
crackers.
Can we get more drinks and bread, please?
Right.
You
You
got
got
a
the-
strawberry lemonade and some more bread, please.
you got the
Thank
high school nurse special, the water and crackers.
Hell
That's
yeah.
the best shit.
And then when that order comes, like, yeah, she wants 8 giant crab legs. she's not gonna eat that. It's her turn to pay this time.
It's her turn to pay.
I'm gonna order it. Hey, that's
See,
that's
how you set him up too.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
pays the bill?
If she pays that time, here's the trick. I just thought of it. You go cheap. So then your argument could be, when you paid, I didn't buy that much.
Yeah, I don't
But then
buy-
convince her to buy the expensive shit because she paying for it. She not gonna finish it.
Yeah.
You get the expensive shit.
Yeah,
With your cheap
And then-
steak and lobster.
and then you eating like a king.
shit. Yeah, you eat like a king.
like a king.
I'm like,
player.
girl, you paying, you rich. Get that steak and lobster. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna get a little rice and a coffee. I just get rice and
You
coffee.
go queen. You go queen. You pay for that
And then you
shit.
get her that bread and that water, By the
Yeah.
time that lag steak and lobster comes, I'm full.
You like,
I help you.
You try this butter, this aioli. You had this?
Can we get a little cup of the aioli, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Right,
you.
right.
And some of your best champagne. After
Right.
that.
Babe, you gotta try this. I mean, I've had all the bread. This wheat bread with the aioli though.
The
This
aioli.
hit.
This that
You ain't know
Ezekiel
about this,
bread.
though.
man. Jesus ate this bread.
It's
right
that
here.
biblical bread.
It's that Ezekiel bread.
Ezekiel bread.
Bro, they really tried to
that's that-
brand that shit.
That's that Ezekiel
That exists.
319
I know. I've had it, but
That shit trash.
yeah, I don't fucking.
I need a little I need a little sugar and sodium on my bread.
When you put
Bro,
some
that
nutmeg
shit
in this motherfucker, I ain't fucking
Put
with
some
it.
hot sauce on that shit, man. That made me feel the same way too. Like when I see women carrying groceries down because of
Yeah.
COVID and me being a black man, I want to help, but it's just like I feel like I approach you and then you're gonna lie.
He's trying to take my groceries.
Bro,
So
I
trying to
deal with that all the time. That's a real problem for me. I see a woman, like I saw a woman carrying something.
Well, I don't
My
fuck with
instinct
"No, I'm good,
wanted
I'm
to go help, but then
Yeah.
I'm like, you're black,
Right.
man, and it's COVID. And then I just can't. And she looked like she was like,
struggling.
and I was just like,
Very
See, but
I
you
don't
can
want
get
you to
hit-
lie on me, bitch.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
You can get hit on the opposite tip too. That independent bullshit.
Oh, I don't need you.
Yeah. It's like
She
no.
look-
I got it.
No.
Oh, you got it.
No, she definitely needed help.
Right. Yes, but I'm cool because I just don't fuck with random people.
See, yeah,
Like,
I have
even if you
something
get-
in me to like help women, not men.
Right.
I mean, I'll help anybody,
Or
but
just random people in general. I
yeah.
just don't fuck
if I
with
see a
people.
dude, I'm like, you got that shit, pimp. Like,
Right.
but I have helped a guy. I remember one fantasy I hosted here a couple of years ago, and he was bringing in his groceries trying to do that one trip, and he dropped his case of water, and I was on my
Okay,
way
at that
up.
point, yeah.
I
At
picked
that
his case
point,
of water up. He was right down. I walked in. He's like, oh, dang. He's so appreciative. Like, you want some water? I'm like, no, I got a draft. We got hella shit. He said, you sure, man? Oh, my. Like, he was like, I
Right.
saved his life. I was just like,
it has to be something like that though.
It's
It
like
has to
that.
be some super
Yeah.
blatant, super
right.
obvious.
And like, I'm on my way. Like, if I
Where
was going
you
the
be the
opposite way
asshole.
and I turned around and
Right.
you dropped the water, I might keep walking. but like, we going through the same door. Then I'd be
Yeah.
a dick. Like, oh,
you be the
my bad,
asshole.
bro. Excuse me.
Nah,
The water in the
my
way.
bad.
Shit.
It's like, yeah.
Can
should
you get this water out the way, bro?
You should
Damn.
have made 2 trips, player.
Yeah. Damn, you about to make me late, bro. I got to pick. Shit, bitch ass. But what were we talking about?
Talking about you and John's rocky relationship.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
doing fake, yeah. So that's how you know dudes ain't really fuck with a dude, because instead of being like, I either don't like him or that's my guy, they be like, it's cool, you know, people get older and you know he got his schedule, I got mine. Like, but when I see him, it's all love. Like I texted him for his birthday and shit, and
Yeah.
he talks to my kids, but it's like,
and then people's
you
like,
don't fuck
oh,
with
that's,
that.
it's like that's like family, but like I don't really fuck
not
with
really.
it. Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's fine. Like, I wouldn't wish jail on him, but you know,
I put a bullet in him.
I put a bullet in him. If I see that motherfucker, I'm gonna kill him. But
I'll help him out.
I'm gonna help him out for sure.
I got that
Matter of
bullet.
fact, even when I shoot him, I'm gonna call the ambulance and put pressure on the wound. But
Yeah. Like I'll try to save his life, but you know,
hey, I would never wish jail on him.
You pull a gurney out of nowhere and shit. Motherfuckers come up. Oh, you got the gurney set up?
You be like, bah. Shit,
just
man, let
like-
me get you, man. Damn, you got hit, bro. Get on the gurney, bro.
hold this
Where they
right
hit you? Where they hit you? Where I hit you at? Where I hit you, bro?
It's like, goddamn, y'all made it. I had my defibrillator, my home defibrillator this whole damn time.
Thank God you live, bro.
And then the neighbors come out. It's like, oh my God, somebody call the police! No! Don't get the police over
Nah, don't call the cops. I would never wish cops on my worst enemy, bro.
That's some movie shit, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So,
shit.
fuck. I don't even know where that came from. That was some off-topic shit. What else do we got?
Man.
Okay. So I have a clip. Actually, keep pass me the aux. Who got the aux?
Who got the ox?
Who got the aux?
Who got?
Nah, it's right there
Who got the
under the tripod.
You got the ox.
I was like, that shit hard. That's hilarious. So this is a topic that came up. Actually, before I get into this one, the first topic, because I feel like we can knock this one out the park. I saw a woman that posted a status, and God bless her, I don't know who she was, but I feel like more women, the same way we be, we got to get courted on, where to take a woman, what she like. We got to take care of the house, pay the bills, blah, blah, blah. Women don't, they say cook and clean, but if you say that to a woman, she going to look at you like you fucking great. So it's like, if it's not cook or clean, they hit you with then the shit you can't measure. I got to help my man build and be there for him mentally and cheer him up when he need. Like, bitch, that ain't no measuring stick. I got to make this much money and pay this much rent, bitch. But you just get to support my imaginary,
moral support?
Yeah, my moral support. So
some girls feed off that shit. Like if they man get a job and they kind of, let's say the woman knew someone in that job and they kind of introduced them.
True.
They can kind of be like, oh, I got you that job.
Okay,
like, bitch, I'm the one that did the motherfucking interview.
I'm the one still working.
Right. Like you can have that, but
yeah.
If you're gonna put these constant threads out of what a real man is, it's always women saying what a real man is.
Oh.
And if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you're not a real man, right? And then you got the sucker dudes that like co-sign it because they just want to get in with the women and say,
yeah,
if your woman gotta work, man, please.
That shit's almost
My
worse.
woman would never work, ever. You should always open the door. Those type of dudes, right? Those type of dudes.
Over chivalrous.
Yeah, the over chivalrous just to get close to the woman. So she posted this thread, and she was asking us because no one asked us anything. They tell us what we should be and where we should be and how we should be and who we should be, but they never ask, what we like or what we like to do. And she said, fellas, if a woman could take you on a date that you actually liked,
it's always where you at, not
where would
how are you.
It's always is what?
No, it's like
I missed what happened.
No, I was trying to
I think you was trying to
joke.
say it's not
like-
where you going, is where you at. Some
Or
shit like
something
that.
It's like,
Where's that from?
Like, how are you?
You gotta
or
make it-
whatever. It's like they always ask.
Oh,
You got to
like,
make the best
Like, what
of
you doing?
what you
Never. No, how are you? Or some shit like that. I don't know.
I thought you was quoting like a movie line. I was
Nah.
like,
Well,
like
you
how
was
did-
quoting something.
It's going something, but I probably fucked it
But
up.
the way you
Most
said
definitely.
it was like you were trying to throw out. It was from somewhere, like how you did the
Oh,
boozy
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You were just literally talking like it's not. It's normal.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
The way what are you trying to say? The way you came off as strong as a motherfucker.
It was like
You came-
quotable.
came
It's like
off
he was.
strong.
It's like he
Right.
was trying to make me be like, "Yo, that's from the movie," and I'm like, I don't know where that's from.
No.
But no, yeah, it's never how are you? It's where you at. That's
Right,
facts, right?
Oh damn, I had it wrong.
See, I
know.
do. I got
Yeah,
it.
no,
I
no,
got
yeah, I
it.
probably said it all
Shit.
fucked up or some shit, but
But she asked if we could take y'all on a date that y'all would actually enjoy. Because
Right.
that's important. Because women think shit that they like, they're going to surprise us with and we supposed to like. When really it's just for them. Like most women ain't really
Yeah.
surprising a guy with the shit they actually like. I bring that question to you. If a woman could take you on a date you actually like. So don't think what both y'all would this is a selfish moment like we were talking.
Okay.
Selfish. I will have the best day of my life sponsored by said chick. What would that date be?
That's
It's
tough,
coming to
'cause
you next.
I'm super simple, so I don't even know.
But it's coming to you next.
All right, well, let's see what we got.
What you got?
I'd probably go to Six Flags, honestly. I
Six
fucking
Flags.
love
Ooh,
Six
okay.
Flags,
I love
bro.
Six Flags.
Yeah,
So
That'd
Six
be
Flags
cool.
date. She said, hey babe, 2 tickets Six Flags.
She got to
gonna
have
pay
that
for the
paper then,
food.
okay?
Yeah, she gonna pay for the food, the rides, all that.
You
That'd be the
expensive.
best day of your
Oh,
life.
hell yeah.
That'd be a good day. All right.
You
You.
expensive.
Hell yeah.
You.
You know, hey.
What you enjoy. So
Cheap
you're not
date.
thinking about the woman. If it's too boring or too act is what Jyline would enjoy.
Right.
Sponsored by said chick. She paid for she took you on the date. She paid for it.
Right. See, my day would be simple. I like fabrics, so, have to be comfort and fabrics, lay on that bed and give me that wop, you know what I mean?
You said
So,
10:45,
I mean,
right?
that's about
I'm trying to
it,
get some
bruh.
content out of you for 10:45, motherfucker. You on the clock right now.
We
Talk.
got 35. We got 35 left.
I got time for jokes.
Is that your final answer?
Damn, man, I don't even know, bro.
What do you enjoy to do?
Dude, I'm
All
boring
right,
as
well,
fuck,
I
bro.
actually, even if that's what I'm
I
saying,
don't
you're
even
not
know.
thinking
Chilling.
Chilling.
Watching movies, bro.
Watching
I'm
movies.
terrible.
All right, so the girl came. She paid for whatever movie you wanted to watch,
Mhm.
whatever snack you
Simple.
wanted to chill,
That's it.
and she sponsored it.
Yeah.
And that would make a date.
Oh, yeah.
That's an answer. It's no right or wrong answer. It's no right or wrong answer.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
preface it by saying I'm simple. So,
Right.
yeah. That would be it. That'd be cool.
For mine, what do I like to
Yeah,
do?
what you got, player?
Honestly, to be honest,
You bougie too,
I love
man.
it. I am. Because I love sports.
Mhm.
So
right,
if-
okay.
I was going to say if my wife came to me and said, hey, I got 2 tickets
Yeah.
to see the Patriots,
Oh,
I
Easy.
enjoy all, like, if it's going to see a team I like, I don't mind the traffic, I don't mind the
Mhm.
parking, I don't mind the lines, I don't mind the
Yeah.
expensive concessions.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
And it's a game, like a prime, and I have to be specific. It has to be a primetime game against a team that matters. Don't buy me no tickets against the fucking Jets in
Right.
October.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit. But if it's like primetime Sunday night against the Chiefs, and like I'm just chilling at work,
Uh-huh.
normal week, and she like, baby, I might cry, bro.
So that's what. Okay, so let's get this straight. If this shit were to happen to us, that's gonna get us to be like, oh, babe, like when we turn
by
into
her.
females.
Sponsored by her.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Because obviously she might not enjoy it, but that's the whole point. When we take the woman out, we got to make sure it's something she enjoy, even if we don't like it. Like, yo, this shit lame, but she like
You don't know how
art.
many rom-coms.
She likes animals. I hate the zoo, but she like it, so I'm gonna take her to the zoo.
Right.
When basically,
Compromises,
how many
sacrifices.
times
Yeah.
can women say that they're like, I hate this shit, but he like it, so I'm gonna take it? There's women out there. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but most women either we have to compromise to a middle,
Uh-huh.
or I have to go to your side.
Right.
It's never.
Yeah, it's never.
I'm coming
never
over
good.
here. I know you love cricket or golf. Tiger
Right.
Woods is gonna be here.
Yeah.
I got us some tickets to boring ass golf for all Sunday.
Right. Or the U.S. Open.
Right. Yeah.
Standing in the 90-degree
Snap.
heat, just
All right, Tiger. Yeah, Tiger. When he walks past for 2 seconds, Tiger.
Motherfuckers be quiet in a motherfucking shit. Too.
Tiger. Hey, Tiger.
Hey,
Oh my
but
God,
when
he looked
Tiger,
at me. He
when
looked at me.
Tiger plays, that shit is crazy. You see the
Oh, for
crowds
sure.
around him?
It's like a fucking
Yeah.
concert,
that shit is
bro.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
Black
wild.
excellence right there.
And
man.
then that's where you get the quiet please signs.
Yes.
Right. Right. The motherfuckers be
Quiet,
quiet.
The quiet
So I
please.
challenge our women listeners out there, whether you're pursuing a guy or you're in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
this may be a moment, just like I had my Kanye West moment. That was a transparent moment where I was like, damn, I've been wrong, maybe you've been wrong. Like you might be in a great situation, but be like, damn, I don't even do that. I've never even asked him. I don't
Mhm.
even know.
Mm-hmm.
The same way we got to do our homework with
Ask
y'all.
yourself this.
Yeah.
Ask, get to know you, man. You might be like, what? You like to draw? And then go buy some tickets to a fucking art gallery. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you
Right.
gotta get to know your people. So
It's a 2-lane road, man.
It is.
There's
but
women that don't
society-
give a fuck either. They just think pretty face, look pretty,
I
and
just
that's
gotta
it.
show up. I told you.
Yeah.
I
You
said
just
that on
gotta
the
show
show
up and-
before. That's one of the worst women to think all they gotta do is show up.
Bro.
One of the worst men is an insecure man. One of the most dangerous men is an insecure man too. And one of the worst women is the ones that think they just gotta show up. Insecure man kill people.
Everybody know this shit. Tory Lanez and Meg, bro.
I mean, that's the recent
That
case.
is,
Epitome.
that is true. That is
Insecure man.
Exhibit A.
Bruised egos kill people, bro.
Exactly.
That is
Exhibit
Exhibit A.
2020, COVID.
Yeah.
Our COVID stash. But yeah, a
Right.
woman who think that she just has to show up, and I'm sure there's women listening now that's taking this the wrong way, like, all I gotta do is I am the show. I am the show.
And they out
well,
there.
then take
It
it
really
that
is
way.
out there.
And you're single.
But that's dude. We'll talk about it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't put it on blast.
We
but-
are living single. Ooh, in a COVID kind of world. I'm glad I got my elevator. What did it better? That's right. Oh, my bad. Homegirls swinging to my left and my right. True
My
blue.
ladies
We
at?
tight
Where
like
the
glue.
bitches at?
Check, check, check.
Who the
it
fuck
out.
is
check,
that?
Check. Queen Latifah.
Oh, man.
I always forget Queen Latifah.
I didn't.
I just got
Well, you know
I
me
just
and
got
this.
possessed by living single right now. It's hilarious. Yeah, so that was the topic. Oh, but the clip I wanted to play.
Right.
actually. So this was the
Motherfuckers
important.
like, goddamn.
Well, no, I said before we get to that, I'm gonna ask this question first. You know what I'm saying? Damn, right? Am I saying that? Damn.
Nah, I'm fucking with it.
You fucking with what? So basically, Netflix and chill, Six Flags, football game.
Simple as fuck, bro.
One guy single, Netflix and chill. You got the homework. You know
There
how to
you go.
pursue this guy. Where is that? So Duval had posted. I'm looking for.
You
Lil
got the
Duval
bluept
shit.
right here.
Where's Duval at?
Oh, Duval popping off
A Lil
with some
Duval.
real shit again.
Lil Duval.
I don't know. It was mixed.
Mixed,
It was mixed signals
mixed
about
reactions?
this shit.
Yeah, he be he be speaking facts sometimes.
Why the
You know what I
fuck
mean?
can I
He ain't
not
he
find
ain't
this right
a
now?
funny guy all the time.
You don't like Lil Duval?
I fuck with Lil Duval,
Yeah.
especially after
I
that Joe
like Lil
Rogan
Duval.
episode. I was
Yeah.
like, bruh, we really some people do be living lives over.
Oh, you talking about the coming back and shit?
Yeah,
well,
they
you
was
know, a
spit-
lot
they
of
was
people
speaking some
believe
real
that.
shit.
A lot of people believe that. Come back as a fucking tree. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what, yeah. No, I mean not reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
Oh.
Oh.
Talking
you
about you come back wiser.
Okay.
You live multiple lives.
Oh.
This was it the whole time, but it had a different cover. So the caption was, "How betrayed were you when you found out credit scores are only for Americans?" I did think that was
Yeah.
interesting.
The Rothschilds, all that shit, bro.
But it's like, you know how you can take your money and go to Europe and exchange it.
Mhm.
Like your credit means shit once you leave this country.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's only in America.
It don't
I
mean
know
shit.
that's another simple thing, but just when you hear somebody say it, it's just like there's 7 continents. huge world. This credit that they make you think is the most.
It was a system.
Only it matters in 50 states.
I'm not gonna lie.
bro.
I've probably shit on a couple people on Twitter for flexing 500 critic scores.
Which
Oh
is,
my
well, first of all,
gosh.
they should be flexing 500.
No way.
If you're gonna
That's not
play the
even
credit
average.
game, flexing is
Yeah.
like 8.
8.
I've seen
yeah.
someone flex a 500.
You should be.
and
I
was
mean,
like,
now did the
oh.
caption say I was once 2 and turned 5 in a month? Because that was a quick
there
run.
was no context. They just said get credit score up or some shit like that.
Oh
and
my
it
Yeah,
was
God.
somebody
500,
should
and I
talk
was
to him like, hey man, let me talk to you right
Yeah,
quick.
he think the max 6 or some
I was
shit.
That
bro.
ain't shit, my guy.
I was like, bro,
You might get a used car with that, my guy.
Yeah.
and they're still gonna
25%
they're
APR.
still- They're still gonna want a little bit of down payment with that one,
Yeah.
and a
He's
25% APR.
you
right
might be led into the junkyard.
Yeah, yeah.
for that.
Hang on, bag it up real quick.
Mm.
Don't crush that one. Bring that one out.
Yeah, like anyone you want from this section right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are still
250,000.
These are not.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if you want the
Whichever you
duct
want.
tape for the windowsill, that's gonna cost extra because we gotta manually put that thing on. But other than that, let us know.
I mean, you can do that yourself if you want.
Yeah, yeah. We
But
still
you
gonna
know,
need
but
5,000
your
down
credit,
payment
though,
with a 20% APR and a 600 monthly. You know, it's
Wow.
like what? But yeah, how
fucking
betrayed
crazy.
were you when you found out credit score? So you gotta have it up. It's no fading. So this is him talking to Joe Budden.
I don't even know my credit score because I buy everything
Well,
straight up.
It's good.
Straight
Like,
up.
so that's another thing. Like, I don't agree. I don't know why people care about credit so much.
What do you mean? Oh, well, you don't care about real estate. So-
No, even with real estate. To me, with real estate, if you can't buy it, don't get it. That's in anything. Like, I don't understand, like, why do we
Ain't
feel
lying.
like we have to get loans on something or just save up and get it?
Right.
Now, see, that's
just being financially responsible.
Okay, so when I heard that originally, I was like, I felt like I had a lot of unlucky moments this weekend, right? But then when I started reading the comments, when it comes to real estate, some real estate dudes in the comments, and he broke it down to where that actually don't make sense to save up
It doesn't.
money.
It doesn't.
See, what people are fucking up with Duval is he's talking from a wealthy standpoint.
Yes.
Not wealthy, but from a rich standpoint. 'Cause think about it.
Yes.
If I want a $400,000 house,
How long? Yeah. You gonna be dead. Your ass be in the motherfucking grave, bro.
Like-
you can be in grave.
like
With 399,000.
like the
in
guy,
The grave.
their real estate guy said the numbers actually taking out the loan and the interest or something compared to trying to save it, you're actually gonna be.
Yeah.
It's not really that simple.
It's
Now
not
on
feasible.
simple things though, I agree with Duval. Like if you want a television and it costs $400,
Yes.
just
there
save up
you go.
$400.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want,
Maybe even a car.
yeah, maybe a car. Yeah, some people
Yeah.
people can save up 20,000. That's
Right,
nothing.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
nothing.
Right.
When you get into real estate, is where it's like, bro, if I'm
Right.
making $30 an hour, even a good salary, trying to put aside
It's not realistic.
400,000 within a time frame I want to live in a house and enjoy it. Like
gonna be dead.
I might get a
Sir.
house at 70 finally.
Finally.
$400,000.
Ah,
And guess
yeah.
what's that happened? Oh, that's why he's saying, because he said the economy moves. So it's like you start saving in 2010 for a house that's 400. By the time you get rid of that
Yeah.
money, the house is gonna be worth 600-700.
Yes.
Like-
Lock that bitch in at that price. I mean, you could save up. No, well, Duval, you can save up for the down payment.
right?
Yeah.
Which is a car payment from like 20,000, something like
Right.
that. Right.
That's
so
crazy.
that's
But you
why-
want to lock it in.
yes, and that's what he's saying. Because if you lock it in at that price, even by the time you pay it over, it'll be cheaper than if you waited and the whole house itself went up $300,000, $400,000.
Right. And
That's
you can
how
still
people
make
invest
principal
in-
payments.
Right.
Like you could pay as much. You don't got to pay the minimum.
Right.
If you want to pay 50,000
double it
and
up,
you got
triple
it,
it up, right?
fucking do it. But you locked it in. That's
So
the most
that's
important.
where he lost people. Because
What's
on
my
the
credit score?
surface, it sounds like, of course,
Yeah.
you just save up, which is true. But a lot of us have the issues with the smaller. And I can say I'm guilty of that.
Right. No,
I
yeah.
did that with my Samsung TV.
Mhm.
I got remember I told you through Samsung, it was 3 years, no interest,
Oh,
pay it
yeah.
off. The TV was only $1,200.
Hmm.
And I paid it. It took me, I just paid the minimum because I didn't care. It was
Yeah.
like almost a year and some change to pay it off. But think about how quick you can save up $200. Probably what, 7 months, 8 months?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then it's like a house. You run a risk. TV goes away. TV price goes up. And I think that's how they get people to mentally, again, with the systematic shit.
Yeah.
It's
It's
super-
like, if things stayed the same, of course. Oh, yeah, it's going to be $12 when I save up 12 days from now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Things don't work like that.
That's
though.
why layaway was a thing back in the day in like
Right.
the 70s and
Yeah.
80s
Oh, yeah, we
because it would
lived off
stay the
that
same
shit.
price.
Exactly.
Layaway was the
But
shit.
even layaway is a loan,
yeah.
in a sense. You lock it in at that
basically,
yeah, you
price
lock it
and then
Right.
pay it off. It's
There's
the same
just
thing.
no, I guess.
You just don't owe. If you
You
stop
don't
paying,
know.
they're going to release your shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
you don't have the
Oh, you
payment
don't
today?
have that?
Oh, yeah, what
Okay.
size you need? 34s? Yeah, we got
There you go.
34s.
They on the
keep going.
phone while you
You need a large. Here's a large. It's a Batman, too. It's real nice. All right, here you go. No, we got it. Okay. We won't get no more. Closed. We're closed. Now pay me that fucking money.
They're like, you ain't got it? Okay, hold on one second. Hold on
Nah,
one second.
you
now
better
the
stop
next
playing with my
time
money.
you late, it's gonna be more shit going on.
Oh
I
my
want
God.
interest next time, bitch. You gonna pay for these little these wee boxes, man. these Adidas. Yeah, what was it? Oh, so yeah, that was the credit talk.
My credit score.
So I explained it, but we kind of said how we felt while explaining it at the same time because we're professionals. So that's good on that. You could go both ways. I would say on the small scale, save up, larger shit, play the numbers, get in touch with people who know the industry, and then figure out if it's smarter to save or smarter to lock in a price.
Right.
What else do we have, sir? Shouts out to the big companies, Staples Center, NFL, Old Navy. A lot of these companies are shutting down and to allow their employees to vote. And also, I think they're going to be used as polling facilities, if I heard.
Yeah,
I know
that's what I
the
heard.
Staples
What was
Centers
it,
is for
Gap?
sure. Old
Mhm.
Navy, Gap.
Yeah. Old Navy.
Shouts
Oh,
out to
Old
yeah.
Navy, you're
So
right.
they're basically shutting everything down, which I find funny because they're willing to shut it down for people to vote, but not to spread COVID. They're like, we're not shutting down. I get it. COVID lasted longer, but it's like nobody. The thought process of shutting down, period, during COVID has been like, fuck no.
And it's like,
But like, we're gonna shut it down for
what?
voting.
But for voting, okay, yeah, we'll open it up.
The
Yeah.
focus is just out. It's
So-
just so random.
So
Like what we're focusing. I don't
The
know.
priorities
let them
are
tell it:
not-
disease that spread to killers or voting
Our
that we
priorities
don't
are
believe
all
works.
Fucked up. Priorities are fucked up.
Yeah, one
Most
thing is a
definitely.
false freedom, and the other
Yeah.
thing, according to y'all, is a real virus. But we're
Yeah.
gonna shut down for the false freedom. Yeah, man, good times.
That's the times
America.
we're living in.
Oh, but I was giving them props actually. My bad.
Oh.
Shouts out to them for doing that at least.
Yeah.
The irony of it is funny,
Right,
but
because
shouts
there's
out to them.
a
For,
lot of polling places right now. Huh?
yeah, yeah,
'cause
and
almost
you know,
every one of them are shut down.
well, and then Trump went on and he told people to vote twice,
Vote twice,
which,
right? For the mail-in and then some other.
which
shit.
is illegal. It's illegal to,
Yeah.
and the president.
Yeah, you can't vote twice. You
Yeah.
can
Oh
only
yeah. If
vote
listeners, if you Trump supporters, if you listen to me and you don't watch anything else but Trump, I just want to let you know you cannot vote twice.
once. Yeah,
It's
It's
illegal.
only one, man.
Yeah, only once.
Only once. So
Yeah.
either get your ass in the
So
polling places or
yeah,
don't.
yeah. You can't go and say, "Yo, I wrinkled that one. Can I get another ballot?"
Right. It's like, oh, my pen was red. I didn't know it was supposed to be black or blue.
My bad.
Can I get another one?
My bad. So shouts out to them and Mike Bloomberg. Quick shouts out to him.
Who's Mike Bloomberg
He's the old
again?
mayor of New York, the former New York City mayor. He announced that he will
Cuomo.
be making a $100 million donation through Bloomberg Philanthropies to be distributed to scholarships for current students enrolled in medical programs at 4 HBCU medical schools impacted
Damn.
Oh
by
shit.
COVID
Ooh.
or the pandemic. That
That's hard as fuck.
includes Meharry Medical College, Howard University College of Medicine, Morehouse School of Medicine, and Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science.
That's major.
$100
major.
million, and then the
That is a lot of
$32.8
money.
million
It's
gift.
but
to
how
Howard.
much?
Well,
I want to
guess
know the
But these medical
scale.
school, they need a lot of money.
the
too.
scale
Of
of what
course.
they. Well,
All that
Well, I
other
want to know
stuff
how
is-
much how much effect it will be to these colleges that they're donating. That they're
so
donating to.
25 million.
well,
to how
I think
many?
it's $100 million divided.
Because
by
I know
4
that's a lot of
schools.
money.
Yeah.
2, 3. So it's only 4
25 million?
schools. So
25
evenly,
million.
they would all get. No. Yeah,
Hun-
25 million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$25 million.
$25
each.
million dollars piece.
Right. I
And
mean, that
basi-
definitely helps for sure.
And they're
Oh,
saying
yeah.
it's a discrepancy in the medical field of African Americans being in that field. And it's to say that a lot of the bigger schools, obviously like your Harvard, Doctors of Laws and
Yeah,
all that,
they
they
got the
provide the
finer,
finer. So by giving these HBCUs $25 million towards their science and health department,
Oh, that's gonna help.
one, you're going to have nicer shit. You're going to have state-of-art shit. And when you have nicer state-of-art shit and somebody's looking to go to school, and it's like, yeah, Howard did, but their medical science is kind of dated. Whereas this,
Well,
now you're going to be
now-
saying Howard got the state-of-the-art shit.
Howard got the best shit. That's like
Yeah.
UCSD.
And I'm
basically.
black, and I want to go to HBCU, but I also want to further my education. I could do both. So
Right.
that's the long-term impact it
Uh-huh.
would have, putting $25 million in their pocket. Well, not in their pocket, but towards
Yeah.
the science.
Mhm.
Right.
I just think, again, like how Netflix did it and how all these companies, they don't have to do it. Who was thinking about Mike Bloomberg right now? He's a former mayor. He's not even in office. He has no...
Like, who the fuck?
Right.
No, I never thought when this shit happened that, yo, Netflix better say something. Netflix better donate. Like, these people
Right,
are
right,
just...
right.
Now, granted, of course, you know, with our system, capitalistic, I'm sure they're gonna get taken care of for
Right.
tax
Yeah.
write-offs. But you
Yeah.
can't. But you gotta take what you get.
Exactly.
You gotta- If he's in position to give 100 mil,
100 million,
he
then
should be in
fuck it.
position to get some
Right.
tax write-offs. Like, hey, it is what it is.
Because
It
he didn't
is.
have to.
He didn't have to.
You didn't have to.
He didn't have to. I hate when people do that. Like, yeah, but where's the money? Like, bro, just focus on where
Right.
they're
You
getting the
got
money.
the
Don't worry
money.
about where his pocket's going, bro.
Yeah.
Now, if it happened where we got word that he donated and then word started getting out from the colleges that were like, oh, it went to some bullshit, then
it'd be an issue.
Yeah.
It'd be an issue there because it's like you got tax write-off and had this headline that you was helping science,
Right.
and you paid for the gym, for the basketball team and shit. Like what? Yeah. So
We've
shout
been
out.
conditioned to think that way too, though, which
We
is
are.
fucking whack.
We
but-
are because everything's fucked up now. So shouts out to Mike Bloomberg on that. It said no, I didn't have a clip for that. I put clip next to it. Other than that, that was pretty much. I saw Meg. You saw Meg with his drunk bodyguard on her live. Buff dude. He was like flashing his gun and he was drunk as fuck.
Wow.
But I was just like,
Wait, so who was filming it? Was it just Meg? Like, look at this motherfucker
well, you
tripping.
know how women they go to the pool. Yeah, it was her live.
So she was like making a joke out of it. Like
I think she was drunk too. Yeah.
Oh my
So I
god.
think he was
bro.
doing the whole, anybody up type shit. But I'm just like, I don't know if this is good. Like you're the victim right now, and
You
then
should not be
you're
surrounding yourself with that.
with a
like,
gun
Right.
by a drunk person, even if it is your body.
It's
It
not
just
a good
don't look
look.
right. It
It's
just don't
not a
look
good-
right.
doesn't
There's
look
nothing wrong. Like
That's how
if she would have
Megan
never got
gets shots
shot,
again.
right? That's what I'm saying. If she would have never got shot, we would just be like, oh,
Mhm.
but you just got shot, and he's drunk with a weapon around you. Have you not learned? And then that's when people start questioning your story.
Yeah.
That's when you lose validity. Then it's like, if I just got shot and I was as traumatized as you
Well,
were,
you have
I would
people
say
around
don't
you
bring
that
no
doing the
fucking
same
guns
thing.
Yeah,
around me.
that's
And if
true.
it is, don't pull it out when you drunk on my live. And she kept the live
Exactly.
on. So I'm not gonna. That's all
That's
I saw.
That's a bad.
It's a
that's
bad
just
look.
a bad look.
It's a
but
bad look,
I'm
and
not
it's
gonna
stupid
think too
anyway.
much of it just 'cause
You shouldn't
that's
be around
all-
anybody
right.
drunk with a gun. Like, even if it wasn't Meg,
Yeah.
the average person, if somebody's twirling 8 pistols around, like, bro, don't
Just
bring
like,
that shit around me. Bro.
Acting like they're Clint Eastwood and shit.
Right. Yeah. So I saw that on live. I thought that was crazy.
Do y'all feel weird, like on that, on the words that kind of sound a little suspect? Like sometimes innocent words, I don't like hearing them because they sound like other words. Like for instance, I was listening to Selection, and he was talking about, when you dig, right? You dig for music,
Right.
and he's all like, yeah,
Digging
man,
in the crates.
right? You digging in the crates, and then he's all like, yeah, man, I love my crew, man. We got some crazy good diggers out there, and I'm all like, okay, diggers. Like, I don't know why it sounds a little weird to
Of
me.
course.
I get
Yeah.
it. It's diggers.
It's a little too.
But I don't really hear the word digger.
Of
a
course.
lot.
You'll-
Yeah.
yeah.
And then but we do hear the other word more than that word. So it automatically makes
No,
a
yeah.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
be
like,
around.
damn.
Don't be around white people like in snow because if they start saying dig or digger, it might be a problem. So
Yeah,
check and
no.
check.
Yeah.
Not white people
Yeah.
in Big Bear. Got it.
And don't be going around calling people the S word.
The S
Or
word.
the F
It's the-
word.
it's the
or
S word
Any
now.
other.
It's the S
fucking-
word. Damn, you caught me off guard with that shit. We should talk about that pre-show. We could have figured that out. I had no idea. I
Hey,
had
but
no
this is on
idea.
the show,
Wigs
though.
brought that. I had no idea. No, I could just throw him
I
under
just
the
saw it
bus.
on Twitter, man. Don't
That
come
was
after
Wigs,
me.
bro.
That
I'm
shit is
offended.
crazy.
I'm offended.
Hey, my bad. My bad. All the straight people out there.
Is there anything else you got?
No, that's basically it.
Anything else? No. Well,
Mm-mm.
before we get out of here, good luck with your drafts today.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
I sent
And
you
I
over
had
some
the-
docs. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
I got
So-
it in my email.
Yes,
Check
sir. Kendall, if you're listening, I hooked you up to yesterday. I hope your draft went well. I try, I pay for the subscription, but I'm sharing. I'm a giver, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
I'll
do.
get it I'll get it next year and then share
Yeah.
it. Share it.
For sure, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll-
gonna show you.
we'll
I'm-
get it.
if you want to get hardcore
yeah.
into it, pause. Then we can have some classes.
Okay.
Well, if you made it this far, we fuck with you. If you didn't, fuck you. Shouts out to everybody that follows on Instagram. Who got the Aux no spaces? Spotify, Apple. Who got the Aux no spaces? Should we leave Spotify because Joe Budden left? We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll
Uh,
talk about that. We'll talk with our agents. Don't worry.
No,
about it.
because real shit. Though, like right now, we're in no position to leave anywhere. But like, if they're gonna do them dirty
No,
like
but yeah,
that,
we'll-
we probably, if they ever came to us with like some deal, we probably
No, yeah,
should
that's
like
what I
look that
said.
shit over
We'll-
like
we'll
100
talk to our
times.
agents. We'll talk to our managers.
For
our
real.
agents.
Right now, we on
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple, Who Got the Aux, no spaces, WhoGotTheAux.com, no spaces, YouTube, Who Got the Aux, no spaces, subscribe, follow,
No space.
catch up on the videos, catch up on the audio, follow the hashtag WGTAux. That's also the
Mhm.
Twitter username, WGTAux, Facebook, Who Got the Aux. Anywhere you want to
Mhm.
find Who Got the Aux, no spaces, we should be there. This is
And
episode 115, and
115 and big changes coming up.
big changes coming
Big
up.
changes coming up.
Okay. Do we know about this?
New logo.
Oh yes. New logo's coming out. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Did we say we? Oh yeah, new logo coming up. We'll talk about that next week too. So we give it its proper time for that. I wanted to ask before we got out of here though. What is that? Your AirPods and like a Chanel?
That's what I was looking at that shit too. I was like,
what a
AirPods
place
case.
to keep your
I
AirPods.
know, right?
AirPods case.
because I was peeping
Is that
the
Supreme?
chain.
Is that Supreme?
No, this
I
is
just asked.
Sanrio.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That-
okay.
Did you see the Supreme chair that came out?
Yeah.
I almost
the folding
bought
chair.
that, bro. It was like
It was-
$48.
yeah.
There was a
They're
black and red
cheap.
one.
It's crazy because when you
A
go
fold
on,
out Supreme chair.
Oh man.
I was
it's
thinking
great.
about for the show. I was
Yeah.
like 40, 50 something dollars.
and it's
That's
crazy
hard.
because when you go on like Home Depot and like Lowe's and all those chairs are expensive
Yeah,
as hell. They're
the
like
fold out.
90,
29,
They're like
yeah.
80.
Yeah.
Hey, for the people, by the people.
Yeah.
Bro, I was that close to getting 2 for the show. Real shit. But then
Yeah.
we can't do this.
Yeah. Plus,
We had to be sitting
our
straight
fucking
like-
asses would hurt.
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
end
yeah,
of the
yeah. We need
episode,
this.
too.
We need this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just like that's
Hey,
nice
it
little
was hard,
set
though. It
decoration.
was hard,
though.
though.
But that cheap. When I
Yeah.
saw the chair, I was like, this probably like $400. I was like $58.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll buy
It's
that
like,
for the crib. Like that's
damn.
kind of
It's
hard.
like, okay.
That's kind of hard. The red one too. They had the red
Yeah.
one and the cheetah print.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. We're ending this though.
Yeah, we're ending this
Episode 115 in
Catch
the
us on
books.
the music.
We see y'all on 116. We see y'all at the Listener's Choice episode 8 coming out. Till next time. So God damn.